Sound asleep at the moment if you could hear him snoring. There's his new bandage down there, it's black. So we're just letting him rest tonight. Hopefully everything goes smoothly and quietly with this fella. But I've got a backup plan anyway. So we'll see how it all goes. Got some of those lick mats and so forth sitting in the background ready for just in case. Because this fella can be unpredictable. So Buzz has been down there. He's been sleeping most of the afternoon. He has been up a little bit. And this fella has tormented him a little bit. But thanks for everyone for joining us. And it's a bit of a quiet one tonight. Just letting the poor fella rest. Probably just focus on him a little bit. We don't want to focus on you tonight too much. So, hey Foxy, great seeing you. And Alfredo, thanks for joining us. There's Bolt there. I did do a close-up. I won't move around too much. I'll try to use the zoom. You'll see his leg there. It's got a black bandage on it. So we went to the vet this morning and checked him out. And it's not like a malignant thing. It's like a sore on his leg. And he likened it to more like a wart. It's an old age thing, I think. And so he sort of dressed it, and then he put a bandage on it. We're going to leave it for another week. I go back next Wednesday to get it checked again. He may need to have an operation, and there is a concern because of his age and so forth, but the vet checked him out, said his heart's good, he's healthy for his age, and even though Buzz's 14, he said he's doing very well, and he's sort of more like a 12-year-old. So, yeah, so he's younger. That's why I started talking about Benjamin Button or something like that. So is that a puppy? A puppy named Buzz. Yes, Buzz is a puppy. Okay, great to know. He's doing better. Yeah, thanks for that, Alfredo. So I did take them both out to the dog park afterwards. He was sort of hobbling around a little bit, and so didn't stay out for too long because he's still got to get out, have a little bit of exercise, have a bit of a sniff and that type of thing, just to make him happy. But what I'll probably be doing is taking this fella out by himself so he can just get a good stretch, a good full run, and maybe at some stage, probably every couple of days, take Buzz out, because he's still got to get out. Can't be mean and just leave him at home or anything like that. So, yeah. But thanks everyone for, thanks for everyone for joining us. I started just a fraction early. I'll just put a little bit of music on. Turn it down a little bit. It's a big night here in Sydney. The football's on, the rugby league. It's what they call the state of origin. And it's been going for years. It's between the state of New South Wales and the state of Queensland. Currently it's 1-1. And tonight's the decider. So that, I think that's on at 8 o'clock tonight at 6:30. So I might have to turn this off and watch it. We'll see how we go. I usually finish around 8 o'clock anyway. So, but hang on. Just getting myself set up here. Oh, I just got... So I thought I'd just come into this room tonight. It's a little bit more cozier and keep the boys cozy. So fingers crossed that everything will go, hey, Bushka. Hang on, I'll just make sure. Ooh, I can't sound excited or this fella's going to wake up. A 14-year-old puppy. And Bushka, thanks for joining us. Everybody, Bushka's got a channel as well. I think everyone on here already knows, but everyone that's watching, great channel. Go check it out. And just a little bit of history for you there, Bushka, and anyone else has just joined us. Had to take Buzz to the vet a couple of weeks ago. He's got a big, like a sore on his leg. And I'm not going to move around too much. I'll do a lot of zooming tonight. That's his leg there. You'll see a bit of black there. I don't know if you can really see it. And it's not malignant or anything, but he likened it like a wart. And he dressed it again and put a bandage on it. I've got to go back next week and check with the vet. He may need to have an operation because the problem is if we leave it there, he'll just keep knocking it and it'll keep bleeding. And like anything with old age, with humans or with pets, it's the anaesthetic that they're worried about. But he checked his heart and said he sounds healthy, checked him all over, and he's doing well for a 14-year-old. He likens him to being something like a 12-year-old. So, so that's good news. Wish they'd say that to me when I went to the doctor. And we've got Bolt here. He is asleep, but I do have a contingency plan like I did last night. And if anyone's... Actually, I'm having trouble with that video at the moment because I showed a few things on TV and it was copyright from some silly Australian TV show, so I'm getting them all cut out at the moment so I can put it back up. So I've got to be careful. So never thought about that. You turn the sound down on the TV, but you can still got the video from the TV show. But anyway, that's what happens. You live and learn. But I've got over here 2 lick pads, and they've got banana and cream cheese in them. I used them last night. They both loved it. So I don't want to be doing that all the time because you can't be giving them cream cheese and all that sort of stuff all the time. But if it needs be, he becomes a bit chaotic, which people have seen in the in the videos. That's what can happen. So there's a little bit of history, and everyone's saying hello to each other. And Foxy's doing well as well, and so is Bushka. But thanks for joining us, everyone. So it's just going to be just pretty low-key tonight. And then we'll probably go till about 8 o'clock or therefore, and then I'll jump on and watch the football. Big game. And they're playing it here in Sydney. It's called the State of Origin, Queensland versus New South Wales. Bushka might know about it because in Ireland they play rugby league. I don't know if they televise it over there in Ireland. Just let us know if they do. They are comfy and nice and comfortable, Bushka. It's just fingers crossed that this bloke behaves because, as you'd know, and all dog owners would know, that I'm calling him a dog now because Foxy's looked it up last night, and he's not a puppy anymore because he's 18 months old. He's turned into a dog. But dogs at that age can go from one extreme to the other. They can be like this and then, woohoo, it all happens again. So that's just the way it happens. Let me just check they're comfortable. Oh, they do televise it. You're going to watch it? And importantly, who do you go for if you're going to watch it? Because the answer could be very important, because I'm in Sydney, so you might know what state I'm in. I'm in New South Wales, so that'll give you a hint who you have to go for. But I was wondering because, what's that? Hang on, yeah, they tell it. Okay, no, I've caught a hold of everything. But I was just wondering if anyone else has had like injuries like this with their dogs, or when they've had injuries or take them to the vet and something has happened, what do you do? And because Buzz has had a few operations, I can tell you, because he's been attacked by other dogs and certain things that have happened. And at one stage there, his rotocuff, or whatever they call it, was his leg was just hanging, was stuck up because he twisted it when he was playing with another dog, and had to rehabilitate him, get him to walk again, and they came out really good. So, and Foxy says, Bushka, how's the dog doing? That's true. How's your dog's going there? Oh, dog, Bush, going there, Bushka. Hang on. So I'm just going to make a bet with everyone. How long is this fella going to stay like this? It'd be a good question. No. That's rugby, not rugby league. The Waratahs are rugby. I don't know a lot about rugby. I know the Waratahs are rugby. The state of origin is rugby league. You have to go for New South Wales because I live in New South Wales. And what's Foxy go? 4 minutes, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Oh, how long Bolt's going? Yeah, we'll wait and see. You might keep calm. I've put some calm music on in the background. Don't know if you can hear it. All YouTube approved type music, so I don't have any troubles with that. Oh, Buzz is jumping over there. No, not Aussie rules. Rugby league. It's like the Super League. It's like Wigan and whoever else. I don't know all the names over there of the rugby league over there. Aussie football is AFL, Australian. Yeah, they play that they play here in Sydney. That's Australia-wide, where the rugby league is more just East Coast. New Zealand, they've got a New Zealand team in there. But this is what they call it. It's been going, I don't know for how long since I remember. It's called the state of origin. And whoever was born or comes from Queensland, and whoever born and comes from New South Wales, they make up two different teams. They play for those states. And it's a big contest. Queensland usually win it all the time. They've probably got the best footballers. There we go. And that's also when Buzz was at the vet. Oh dear. He was fine. He weighs 20 kilos. I weighed him. And then when we were in the vet there, finally went in to see the vet to have a look at it. It's the same person that looks after it. They're a great veterinary clinic. I've been going there for years. And they're not the type of vet where you walk in, every visit you have, they have a consultation fee, this fee, that fee, whatever fee. Because I'm there going there all the time, and it's an ongoing thing that they're looking at. He just charged for the dressing and everything like that, which was around $20-something, $22 or something like that. So, which is good. But when we were in there, I had to put him on his side. I got the nurse come in, and he started to he obviously took the old bandage off, and he was starting to dress and do that. Well, Buzz did not like. He doesn't like his legs being touched. Where this fella's the opposite. You can do anything to his feet and legs, pull them, do whatever, tickle him. Buzz is completely different. And then when you do that to him, he went to bite them. So I'm holding him down, so I thought I'd try and grab his leg, because a certain leg that you hold when they're lying down and they have no leverage and they can't get up. And he tried to bite me. That must have hurt. So it must have been painful. So, which is fair enough. I suppose we'd all be the same. And I said to Buzz, if you bite me, I'll bite you back. Oh dear. So that's what happens. But that's what happened to the vet. But after that, he was fine. Put him in the car, brought him home, and then just took him out to the park for a little while. Let him hobble around. You can see him shaking there, doing his Elvis. He always does that. Don't you, mister? He's probably dreaming of how he used to run. I'm not too sure. But thanks everyone for joining. So if you just joined us, or you're new to the channel, or you recognise Buzz and Bolt here, the channel used to be called For My Dog Buzz, and ended up changing it to Meet the Staffies, only because originally when the channel started it was just Buzz, and then Bolt turned up. So decided to, well, he put a complaint in. No, I thought I'd just have a name that incorporates both the dogs. And they're both Staffies. Buzz there's a 14-year-old English Staffy, and Bolt here's a Staffy cross Staffy mix. Don't you move, mister. Keep your eyes closed and stay asleep. It's supposed to be a calm night tonight because of Buzz's injury. And so that's why I ended up calling it Meet the Staffies. So then they can just incorporate both of the dogs and save any confusion of who's Buzz, who's Bolt, and that type of thing. But thanks everyone, that's just a little bit of history there. And they're both rescue dogs. So Buzz was rescued when he was 18 months old and Bolt when he was 2 months old. Weren't you, mister? And been very lucky with him. They get on so well together. Bolt is a bit of a torment, but I know he's sort of listening to the nose a bit more. Just gets into his moment and wants to play. Loves everybody, loves other dogs. And I think sometimes because he's a bit bigger, he just doesn't understand his own strength. I'll just catch up with, I think everyone's chatting among themselves. They are. Cool. No, that's cool. But anyone that's watching, if you're new or you've been watching for a little while, just pop in the chat, say hi. Like I always say, Buzz and Bolt don't bite. They love everybody. And also let us know where you're watching from. I know I can just see you chatting there when Bushka's from Ireland, Foxy from Sweden. Who else has been on? Alfredo is from Spain. So I seem to get a lot of people from around the world. We're based in Sydney, Australia. I don't know if many watch from Australia, I'm not too sure. I had a fellow on yesterday, or last night. Last night. He was from Sydney. I was so impressed. Got someone from Australia. But it's all cool. Channels for everyone, wherever you are. And Bushka's from Ireland. That's the boys. So we've been going for 17 minutes. This is a Buzz and Bolt record. Don't ruin it, mister. Or you'll be in massive trouble, I can tell you. But I think I asked the question before if other people have had their dogs in at the vet, if they've had injuries, how that has gone with you, or how the dog survived, and that type of thing. Just let us know. Just pop that in the chat. Well, even Bolt, he's had an operation already, and he's only 18 months. He had a growth on his mouth and ended up being a wart. We thought it would fall off, but it didn't, so we had to get it taken off. And then Buzz, he's been attacked a few times by dogs for no reason whatsoever, and he's had to be operated on a few times. And Foxy says, has Lola the Queen subscribed to you, Peter? I don't think so. Because, so the thing is, I don't really, unless people correspond with me, I don't actually go in and really look that much who's subscribed. I used to, but I don't really go in there and have a look. And because it gets to a point you can't see them all. So it gets to the point sometimes you don't know who is and who isn't and whatever. So, but no, I don't think they have. Not that I can remember. But we did stop streaming for a little while. We're getting back into it now, only because just, life gets in the way. Certain things, take priority over YouTube. And now we're just going to start getting back into the live streams and so forth. And the shorts videos, I don't know if they're that good, but anyway, I make them and pop them up. And we've started memberships up again. So please go check that out. At the moment, we've got a couple of videos, some posts, and kept it at a price that's affordable for everyone. And I'll probably just leave it like that. And just trying to give you an update on everything. But please like that like button, hit the like button, be much appreciated. Hey, Snows the Squirrel. Good seeing you. Haven't seen you for a while, only because we haven't been on that much. And how's Snow going? How are you going? We're good to see you. Thanks for joining us. There's Buzz and there's Bolt. Obviously, Bolt's gotten a lot bigger. I just don't want to move around too much. Just for Squirrel or anyone's just joined us. I had to take Bolt to the vet today. And he's got a sore leg. He's had a growth on his leg, and we're just looking after that. It's nothing serious. It's not malignant. I've got to take him back next week. He may need to have an operation just to have it taken off. So that's just quickly. So I'm just, and he's got arthritis as well. So he's getting old. Oh dear. Oh, thanks for that, Snow. Thank you very much. We're gonna try and stream of a morning. This is Sydney time, and of an afternoon as much as we can. Only during the weekends, I've got to do other things. But really appreciate everyone's support and for joining us. Hey, Mark. Great seeing you. Thanks for joining us. Yes, he's knocked out for the count, all right. So I'm going to just do the zooming, because if I start moving around, Mr. High Energetic, Mr. Chaotic, 18-month-old Bolt will start getting a bit, looking around, something's happening. So if you can see there on one of his feet, he's got a black bandage on there. And took him today to the vet. They dressed the sore up again and just rebandaged it. And he was actually impressed. The bandage had been on there since Sunday and it was still all intact. He hasn't been touching it that much. So, and he does have the cone for his head, but he doesn't like those. I don't even know how I got it. But you can get inflatable ones and all that sort of stuff to try. So, but at the moment, there hasn't been any problems. But the funny thing is, I have had those sort of things around his neck when he's had other operations. And then when he wants to go through the doggy door, I know, it's cruel, but it's funny to watch. You can't get through and you have to go and take it off. I know, I sound terrible. I'll just catch up on the chat. Yeah, thank you for that, Snow. Yes, he's been through the wars. He's always been through the wars, but he's a tough little fellow. The vet checked his heart and everything, said even though he's 14, he said he's like he's a 12-year-old. So, which we're happy with. Bolt, no, he hates streets. No, he doesn't like food. No, nothing. You wouldn't think so, boy. Look at this. His belly. But what I've got in place at the moment, I'll just spin around here. We're in another room. We used to be usually always streaming from that room in there. But I thought this one's a bit more cozy. But we've got lick pads. So if he does start to get a bit too much, Bolt, if he starts getting up and wants to misbehave, I just throw one of those lick pads in. And that last night, they both had one, and it took him about close to half an hour to get through it. It's just got, I freeze it, and it's got cream cheese and banana on it. And then I've got something else in the kitchen out there. It's another backup. So I don't use this room a lot. Yeah, I have been filming from here. We just got, that's an old TV. I don't know how old that TV. That's the music you can hear, because it's all royalty-free music from YouTube. Because I always, copyright's a pain in the neck. Look, I can understand, and it's all valid, but I've just got to remember. I think last night's stream, I had the TV show Home and Away. You could see, the volume wasn't up, but you could see the picture. Well, I'm getting all these things today. Copyright. I've got to get rid of it. So the stream that I've got it up. It's been stopped in a few countries, but once we get it all fixed up, it'll be up and going again. But it'll just be cut to pieces. So you might be hearing me talk. Hello, how are everyone? How's everyone going? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, it'll just suddenly jump like that. So, but anyway, that's the way it is. And Foxy, remember Bolt doesn't like, okay, I saw that one. You gave them too much yesterday. Oh, no, of course I did. Of course I did. I know that. I think I even said that. You can't keep doing that all the time. But it's something I wanted to trial out and keep this fella quiet. But it'll always be from now on, it'll be just used as a backup. But I can tell you they had a good time with it. But there wasn't much in there. It's only a thin layer of cream cheese or thin layer of peanut butter, just a few treats. And those deep ones that I had, it's like a Kong, but everybody knows, or they can remember, I love Kmart, so I go in and buy all the things from Kmart. And they were deep, and it takes them ages to get through it. So give them doggy ice cream. Yes, I could. Well, I don't have any, but we give those things. The dog park I go to, they've got these like puppuccino type things, so I give them to them sometimes, get those. They're quite cool. I think they're called puppuccinos. They're the ones where it's in a cup, and they've got treats and sort of like an ice cream in there as well. So I assume it's puppy or dog approved ice cream. I wouldn't have a clue. They love it. But there we go. So we've been going for 26 minutes and 26 minutes of peace. If anyone's joined the streams and have seen, they can be chaotic sometimes. Well, that's the life of dogs. They're not perfect. You just let dogs be dogs sometimes. What? Bit of movement. Don't you do anything. Don't you do anything. But thanks everyone for joining. So if you just joined us, that's Bolt. He's a 18-month-old Staffy mix. I'll just come around, just show his face a little bit. I just don't want to move too much. I'll just move that up a bit like that. Might be able to do no, I can't. Just try and get over the top of him so you can see his face a little bit. I've got the extension arm going. That's the boy. I'll just move that back down. Then you've got, whoops, Buzz over there. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy. Whoops. He's a cute 14-year-old English Staffy. Aren't you, mister? Oh no, he's asleep. Can't say too much to him. And Foxy says, give them doggy ice. Oh, I read that one. And Foxy says, Buzz deserves treats and Bolt deserves treats for sleeping. He's a good sleeper. He's always been a good sleeper, and this fella's a good sleeper as well. And where you see him sleeping now, it's currently like 5 to 7 Wednesday night here. And they'll sleep like this. They might get up later and have a bit of a play around, but then that won't last long, and then they'll sleep for the rest of the night, which is good. And sometimes they sleep down here, or they end up upstairs here in the bedroom. They own the house, they have free reign of the house. They've got a doggy door, so they know if they need to go and do their thing, go to the toilet, they can go anytime. They don't have to bark or anything like that to try and get out the door. And I don't think I've had anything try to crawl in through the door from the outside. It's like a double doggy door because we've got a door, then a screen door. So, but thanks everyone for joining us. Just let us know in the chat where you're watching from. Say hi. Like I always say, Buzz and Bolt don't bite. Dears, they love everybody. I remember when Bolt was a pup, like all puppies. Bite, 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 bite. And then when he'd lick, you'd praise him for it. Yes, yes. I think I overdone it. What he wants to do now is lick, 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 lick. Which is good, which is good. And that's like with Buzz. He's a licker too and used to be a licker. But thanks everyone for joining us. Please hit that like button so we can get the stream out there a little bit more. Be much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, or your first time watching, Buzz and Bolt also do shorts videos and some videos, post regularly on the community page, and directing the channel more to their lives and what it's like to have two staffies, which has generally been in that direction, but then at some stage there was just probably showing a little bit more of Bolt, but try to keep them both in view of all the videos that we do. That's the boys. I'm so happy. They're quiet. And I've never seen Bolt sleep this much. You're impressed? Yeah, I'm impressed too. I'm super impressed that he's Bolt. Oh dear. And they've been sleeping all afternoon as well. Got up for a little bit of a play around, and then that was it. Oh, hey, Nonya Biz, new subscriber here. I love the and the fat bellies. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And welcome to Meet the Staffies. It's just with the streaming, we're trying to stream this. I'm not too sure. Just let us know where you're watching from, or what if you've got a dog yourself. We're based in Sydney, Australia. So when I say times, it's sort of based in Sydney. I try to stream 6:30 every morning and 6:30 every night. And we'll notify, like this morning, I didn't stream because I had to take Buzz to the vet. If you can see, it's 5 a.m. You're from the USA. Well, welcome from the USA, and it's 5 a.m. Up early to get ready for work, I assume, or the dogs have got you up. I can see on your thumbnail there, I can just see a dog there. So, but you can see there's a black bandage on his foot. And he's had a sore on there, and it went and got it checked out, and then it started bleeding, so I had to get it bandaged, then took him again today. They've redressed it, bandaged again, take him next Wednesday. And have a look how the sore's going. I'm sort of going the lines that might have to be removed, only because he'll keep knocking it and he'll keep bleeding. It's not malignant. It's it's like a wart. It's basically old age. He's got another one on his leg somewhere, like just some real little small thing, and he just flicks around and he looks at it and he just says, "It's just old age." So that's what happened there. Oh, no dogs yet? Oh, no dogs yet got me up. Okay, all cool. What sort of dogs do you have? I can't quite see. Sometimes the thumbnails are a little bit small, so I can't see. Just let us know and their age. But thanks for joining us. And Foxy says, oh, okay. And Foxy's asked the question as well. Fantastic. But really appreciate everyone joining us. Hit that like button, be much appreciated. Sorry about all the movement, but if I had one dog, I'd just have the camera on a tripod. But I've got two dogs, two different lounges, so I've got to keep moving. So that's why I've got this on a gimbal. So I hope it's not too much. I'll try to keep on one for a little bit longer. Hey Beast, thanks for joining us again. What's up? Just here. Relaxing. I'll run through it in a moment again. What's happened to Buzz? It's nothing serious or anything like that. And Bolt and Buzz, both are doing well. And no more live streams. No, we're doing live streams. We come back to live streams. What happened before, I just stopped them for a little while, slowed down the channel a little bit because life gets in the way sometimes, and it is. There is a life after the other side of YouTube, and it sort of gets in the way a little bit. And you've got to deal with those sort of things, get those, whatever happens, and then you just get back into it. So that's the stage that we're at now. And we ended up changing the name of the channel from For My Dog Buzz to Meet the Staffies. Thought the name more incorporated both dogs. And also Bolt complained he wanted a equal footing, starring role. Something like that anyway. But just for your beast, Buzz had to take him to the vet the other week. He had a sore in his leg. Excuse me. And got that checked out. It's nothing serious, nothing malignant. And then came home and he bumped it and started bleeding. So I had to take him on the weekend. I think it was on Sunday I took him. And I got it all bandaged up. Took him again today. They redressed it. We'll go back next week and get it checked out again. And he may need to have an operation, have it cut out. So and it's not in the greatest spot. It's sort of near a joint and all that type of thing. So we're just going to monitor it and see how it's going. But the important thing, it's not serious, as in malignant or anything like that. But also he's got arthritis. So poor fella. He's hobbling more with the arthritis than with the sore leg at the back. So he's through the walls a little bit, but he's getting there. And the vet was happy with him. He's 14 years old, but he listened to his heart and all that type of thing, very healthy. And the vet said he's more like a 12-year-old. So very happy with all that. And going back to knowing your biz, oh no, poor pup. You got 4 dogs, 3 cats. Wow. I don't know, how do you handle it with the dogs and cats together? They're 2, 3, 10, and 2 years old. It's a lot of cats. Hang on, years old. It's a lot. Cats are all 17 years old. 17 years old for a cat? Wow. That's cool. You love your pets, and that's a good thing. And how's Bud's leg now? Is he healthy? Okay, I think I've answered that. Okay, thank God. Good to hear that. And what is the time right now in Sydney? It is 7:02 Wednesday night. And it's a big night here in Sydney. They have what's called the State of Origin on. It's the rugby league, and it's the state of New South Wales against the state of Queensland. It's a big thing. Draws a full capacity. It's on at the Olympic Stadium. I can't remember what they call it now. It's where they had the Olympics anyway, the stadium. There holds around 80,000 people, and it's booked out. So that'll be on TV later tonight. So I know, after the stream, I'm going to watch it. It starts about 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. But I'm not going to just suddenly stop this to watch it. I'm sure it'll be going until about 10 o'clock at night. So there's a little bit of Bolt. He's nice and quiet. And what is it? Okay, old dogs are about... Hang on. Just got to make sure I don't miss this. Nonya says old dogs are bad about getting spots like that. Yes, yeah. That's what the vet told me. And he's got another one, but it's only a small little thing. And he said he just flicked it and just said, I knew that was there before, and he's seen that there before. It's funny, he said with old dogs, with Bolt here, he's 18 months old, but he had a growth on his mouth. And it was a wart type thing, it wasn't serious. And we thought it might drop off, but it didn't, so we had to get that removed. So he's had to have an operation for a growth. So, but he said check if any more come along, they're like wart type things, but nothing else has showed up, which is good. And the vet that I go to is really good. And that's so, and they all live together and get along. Oh, that's cool. It's best when it's like that. It is, because I've been lucky with these two. They get on so well, even though he's a bit of a torment. And but that's good, because I've heard stories where sometimes it doesn't. I remember a lady at the dog park I used to see, I haven't seen for ages, and they got a dog and 2 cats, but they've got a cordon off the house, so the cat's in one end of the house and the dog's in the other. I don't know how they could live like that. I think that's quite funny. But what I'm going to do, I think I showed everyone before, the other day, this will be the reason why I'm just zooming in, because I'm not trying to walk around too much, because I don't want to activate this fella. Bit of movement, it's like, woohoo, playtime. But here's a picture of Buzz. Some of you might have, oh, I just spilled my coffee. Anyway, I kicked it. There's a picture of Buzz when he was 18 months old. And that's when I got him, when he was 18 months old. That's the picture from the rehoming place that we got him. So printed that off and framed it. So he's a cute little boy. Still cute now, just a bit greyer. So there we go. I'll turn that light off now. And I just kicked my coffee. I don't know. Anyway, I'll clean that up later. Because if I go running out into the kitchen to get something to clean it up, they're going to go, woohoo, food. So, but just catch up on the chat. Nanya, they all live together. Okay, that's the Foxy. I've had a cat. It got to 21. Wow. That's old for a cat. That's old. That's old. And no Nibis, I pray for his leg. Poor pup. Thank you for that, Nonya. It's hard when they get old, a lot more work. Yeah, it is. It is. And when you've got another active pup like this, he doesn't understand. Well, he's a dog, not a pup. I get in trouble calling him a pup now, a Foxy. He's a dog. And he's 18 months old. And obviously, like, he just wants to play. And Buzz, in all honesty, he's his best friend. He just loves Buzz. And sometimes you'll see him, he'll just lay there and stare at, he's just done it then. You might be staring at him, he'll just lay there and stare at him. Or he's always, as a little puppy, wanted to get up and lay next to him. Buzz at the beginning would just sort of move, wanting his space, but now he doesn't care. Like Buzz will still get up and move sometimes, but generally he just lets Bolt lay next to him. And even Bolt here will sit on him. So the best, and when they're out playing, which what happened today, he likes to just run with Buzz, and then sometimes he gets a little bit rough with Buzz, and I've got to stop him. He just doesn't know his strength. That happened today, and I had to sort of, no. So, but they get on really well. And Beast, yeah, rugby, it's quite famous in Australia and America. Yes, the rugby league. Do they play rugby league in America? I know it's gridiron or American football or whatever they call it, which is a game I can never understand. But then a lot of people here in Australia love it. They watch the American football as well, so it's just the way it goes. A lot of people follow the overseas football and that type of thing. But we have 3 codes of football. We've got the rugby union. Oh, there you go. Don't you start getting any ideas. When his head starts like that, it's like he's getting ideas. But I've got a contingency plan, so of a lick pads sitting there waiting for him. And Foxy needs to go. Okay, Foxy, thanks for joining us. Well, I'm way behind. I'll catch up on the chat. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Hopefully you'll be able to pop back in later on. And Baldy's looking big. Yes. I'm slowing down. I've got to catch up on the chatter. And if there's anyone I've missed, I do apologise. He's 18 months old now, Beast. And Nonya says, I was involved in animal rescue. Cool. Until I got to where I couldn't do it physically anymore because of health. Ended up keeping a lot of... rescues are the best. They are the best. And good on you. I think that's a great thing that you do there and that you've done and you're still doing. Because Bolt was rescued at 2 months and Buzz rescued at 18 months. And I actually got Bolt for my birthday. What do you want for your birthday? And I said, another dog. And all I wanted to do was get a rescue dog. And so I ended up with him. And Lola, World in Canada, good morning. Sorry, I'm catching up with everything. Sorry I've missed you. I've got a tendency to ramble on and then I lose track of the chat. So I do apologise. But Lola's World in Canada, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Let us know if you've got a dog yourself or any sort of pets. But you're welcome. Thanks for joining us. Bolt does like to play. And thank you for that, Lola. So cute. And Noni Boo. Oh, Buzzy's handsome. He is. He's a handsome boy. Oh, that's going back to the picture. That's right. His brown hair looks darker in the frame. It is, because that's when he was 18 months old. And where are we up to? Handsome, his brown hair darker. Don't spill the coffee, we need it to wake up. It's funny. I drink coffee before I go to bed. If I drink one coffee, I'm fine. If I drink 2 coffees, I can't go to sleep. So I just drink one. I love my coffee. And it's a big coffee culture here in Australia. And Bolt's starting to get that bit of a whine and a bit of... He's starting to... Don't chew my good blanket. You're lucky you can lie on it. It's nice and fluffy. That's my Kmart blanket. I love Kmart. I'll go on about that forever. My Ugg boots are from Kmart. No, you can't touch them. And don't spill, okay. Foxy says I need to go. Thanks, Foxy. And glucosamine. Yeah, glucosamine I've heard is good, so I'll probably have to have a look at that. And people talk bad about Staph. They do. And they're dangerous, but they're my favourite as well. And when I went out to get another dog, I wanted a Staffy, like Buzz, an English Staffy. But the rehoming centre out my way had none. Then not long after I got Bolt, then they had a whole heap. But then I went to another place here in Sydney called the RSPCA, and I saw this fella, so cute. And I had him down as a Staffy cross. And I had to have him. And the story is with him, I picked out what it was. So I went to the people and said, oh, yeah, I want to have a look at this one. So they said, oh, nobody's looking at him. I said, oh, that's great. So I'm sitting there waiting. Next minute, they bring him out and take him into this room to these other people. And I'm like, what? I know, I'll get you your lick pad in a second. It's like, I went, what? But fortunate enough, the little girl was in there, started crying. And I'm like going, yes. So that's how I got him. Okay, we're going to get you... Okay, you're starting to get a bit restless. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to give him all his lick pads and everything. So what I'll do, I'll just catch up on the chat. Let me catch up on the chat. I know. And this. Okay, here. Okay, let's go. No, you stay. You stay. Go back to sleep. Put your head down. Go back to sleep. There you go. That's the boy. Here, Bolt. Go back to sleep, Buzz. Here, Bolt. I'm going to give you a lick pad. Okay? What I might do... Okay. Here's your lick pad. Come. There you go. So we've got banana and cream cheese there. So I'll see, Buzz might want to get up. He's looking. If Buzz gets off the lounge, he's giving me that look of, oh, what about me? But you're not the problem. You're the good boy. He's the naughty boy. So we've got to... Oh no, he's getting through it pretty quick. Anyway, I've got some contingencies to keep him quiet for a little while anyway. So he'll be licking on that. Last night it took about half an hour. I think tonight it's going to take 10 minutes. And I've got a last one from, hang on, people talk about staffies, that's right. And Nonya says, I got my last one from the shelter from free and they were going to put her to sleep. I know, that's sad that they have to do that. Due to space, and that's the thing, space. I said, no, I'll take her, she's a Staffy mix. That's sad when that happens. And you know, the animal shelter, I've been out to the other one and gone and just had another look, and they're just full of dogs, and people just abandon them or they just leave them, and yeah, it is sad. It is sad. You got through that pretty quick. Oh, for free. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, for free. I gathered, but that you meant that got him for free. But thanks everyone for joining us. If you just joined us, that's Buzz. Oh, sorry, that's not Buzz. That's Bolt with his lick pad, and he's a 18-month-old Staffy mix. We think Ridgeback, and the vet thought the Staffy side was more American, but he hasn't got much taller, so I think he might stay about that size. And Buzz here's a 14-year-old English Staffy with an injured back leg. So we're just trying to keep everything nice, calm and cool and collected tonight. But Buzz is always good. Bolt is generally good, but being young, it's like, woohoo! Gotta do my thing. So that's what happens. And Nanya says she had been bad. I know that's sad when that happened. So it took months of working with her to get the fear out of her. Yet, but it was fear like that. Hang on, but it was fear like she was scared of me. It's sad the amount of dogs that have been abused. These two very lucky. Buzz wasn't abused, but what happened was the previous owner, because Staffies, they're super hyperactive dogs, high energy, and he kept escaping. I think it was an elderly lady. That's what they told me, and so I got to the point she couldn't afford to keep getting him out of the dog pound. So he was left in there to be put up for adoption, and then we turned up, and that's what happened with him. And with Bolt, he was 2 months old, so I really don't know the history. They really didn't tell me much. When I come to think of it, I probably didn't ask. I usually ask, and I probably didn't. But I just assume he might have been a litter they'd found or a litter that nobody wanted, and they put him into the rehoming centre to be rehomed, which is a good thing that they've done that. So, and I remember at the dog park, a few people, they've got rescues, and there's been a bit of work to try and get certain things that have been instilled in them to get them out and to retrain them and get them for trust and all that sort of thing. But it's sad. It's sad that it happens to an innocent animal like that, a dog, a pet. And the shelter didn't charge me for hers, so I got a free dog completely vetted. Cool. Lucky you, but lucky dog. They've got someone like you to look after them as well. Excuse me, I've had a little bit of the flu. Just had this bit of a sniffle, and that's been hanging around, slowly going away, because it's winter here in Australia, so it's flu season. And that's just what happens in winter. Nothing worse than having a cold or the flu in summer. It's weird. Oh, thank you for that, Nanya. Yes, please, everyone, like the live. It'd be much appreciated. And I got these lick pads. I had another lick pad, but I couldn't find it, so I had to go out and get some more. And I saw these ones, it's got a lip, because usually the other ones are flat. So I hide the thing right under the lip. And then when I put it in the freezer, so hopefully it stays up there and gets stuck. So he has to get his tongue right up in there and try and get it out. And the reason I freeze it, it just makes it, I think, it makes it stay there longer. I think. I could be completely wrong. There you go, mister. I know. You haven't actually reacted to him having something, so which is good. I don't think you're too bothered. Or you would have jumped off. I think he's just cozy and comfy. You would have jumped off the lounge. But they have been fed tonight, so that's the boy. And yeah, everyone, please also check out. We've just started memberships. So check those out. There's a little video that goes with it. Gives you a bit of an explanation. It's I don't know if it's the greatest explanation. It's Buzz telling the story. If anything, just go check the video out. I thought it was cute. It only goes for 18 seconds. An introduction to it all. Hey, Sandy's Pack. My boy's scheduled for oh, no. Welcome and thanks for joining us. I really appreciate that, but amputation, poor boy. How old is he? And I hope after that everything's going to be okay. Not too sure what would be the reason why he'd have to have well, I assume just one of his legs amputated. Just let us know. That's the boys. But thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for everyone for joining us. I hope everything goes well there for Sandy Pack's boy. He's still down there on that lick pad. He's around 3. He had a terrible non-hurling wound in his... Oh, no, for 2 years. Wow. I suppose you'd be taking him back to the vet, dressing it, antibiotics and that, and I suppose it's got to... Is it just his paw? Or I assume they might just... I'm sorry to hear that. That's sad. That's like Buzz, sorry, that's Buzz. Took him to that, he's got a growth on him, so we're going to probably have to operation and get that taken off, but no, that'd be hard. Did you finish all that? Don't look at Buzz. I know, you're hanging out for something. Go back to sleep. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Where are you going? He knows there's another one up there, you see. No, you can't have it. No, they're just pictures. I had to move the pictures, usually pitch along there so I could just sit them up there. I know, there's something else out in the kitchen. Yeah, come. Back here. That's a boy. I know, you're a good boy, aren't you? Go check it out. I'll just see how we go. Okay? But if you start to become a bit of a torment... Oh, hang on. There you go. I know. Stop checking out Buzz. And hang on. My boy's got okay. He's around okay. And Sandy says, yeah, it's been never-ending dressing, antibiotics, 4 surgeries, X-rays, ultrasound. It would be expensive. Not too sure where you're watching from, but here, come. Vets here in Australia are expensive. Very lucky with the vet that I've got. Okay, we're going to give you another lick pad. Come on. There you go. Have your lick pad. It's not ideal, but we got to give Mr. Soreleg an annoyance-free night. I'll go back to here. It's destroyed your financial or nothing. Poor little bird, yeah. Oh, you're in New Zealand. Oh, welcome from New Zealand. I've been to New Zealand a couple of times, so it's a beautiful, beautiful place. But yeah, very expensive vets and can be financially draining. Like I was going to say, very lucky with the vet that I've got. Obviously he charges, but a lot of the vets, they charge you as soon as you walk in the door. This fella doesn't. So when I took Buzz in there, he didn't charge me again for anything else, but just for the dressing, which was about $20 or something, $22 I think, plus GST, $22.22. And then on the weekend, I went on a Sunday, and it was around about the same price to get the dressing, so they didn't charge any more for being a Sunday. But yeah, poor fella, feel for you. Yeah, very lucky. But we got franchise ones here called Sash and all that type of thing. Oh yeah, they charge you. If I'd taken into one of those, that would have charged heaps. But this is a privately owned one. They've been there for donkey's years, and very popular in the area, and that's why a lot of people go to them. Always busy, so I get there at 8:30. They open at 9, and I sit outside and just wait for them. But whereabouts in New Zealand are you from? Oh, what's up with his leg? He's got a sore. If you can just, I won't move around too much because I just don't want him jumping down. You might see the black bandage just slightly there. He had a growth there, and I took it into the vet because he's got. Okay, what happened first? He's got arthritis, so I took him in. So he was on painkillers and some steroids for that. Then we discovered the sore, which came up fairly quickly. So I took him back for that. And he sort of dressed it and all that type of thing. Went back home, we're just going to watch it. But on the last weekend, I had to go back because it was bleeding. But he wasn't there, the usual vet that I see, because there's about 3 vets there. They own the business. I saw another fella, he took him off the steroids because he thought it might be a calcium build-up. And that's what happens with steroid tablets. And I've just got to just watch this for a second. I have trouble there with music sometimes, so an ad's come on with music I don't want to hear. And yeah, the doctor on the weekend thought it's had to take him off the steroids because it could be affecting or something like that. So I go back today, he's back on the steroids. They redressed it. He's on antibiotics and a painkiller for the arthritis and everything, and we're going to just check on it. And he may have to have an operation to have it taken out, but we'll just see. We'll go back there. He said it's not urgent because it's not malignant. If we keep it dressed and if we keep it wrapped up, he'll be fine, but we just got to keep a watch on it and then make the decision whether to have the operation or not. And like any operation with an older dog, you've got to worry about anaesthetic. And but he said he checked his heart. They've always said that he's got a good heart. He's very healthy. He's 14 years old, but he said he seems like more like a 12-year-old. So, oh, thank you for that, Sandy. He's gorgeous. Appreciate that. What sort of, did you say back there what sort of dog yours is? What you have? And whereabouts in New Zealand do you live as well? I've been to New Zealand. I've been to Auckland, well, to the airport, Hamilton, Rotorua, missed out on Lake Taupo, been to Wellington, been across the boat to the South Island, but only, is it Picton? You catch the boat from Wellington, you get to the other side, and it's a little town. Stayed there the night and then came back. Been to New Plymouth, Mount Taranaki. Where else have I been? All up around there anyway. Been over the New Zealand, yeah. And we're based in Sydney, Australia, so. I just got to, I know. I hope you're not going to want any more because I just got to fix this music up. And then, there we go. Just let the ad go through. Had trouble with my stream last night. I had the music down, but it caught the video in the background. Home and Away of all shows. So I've had to get that fixed up. And Wilson is a border cross. Oh, Wilson, that's a cool name. Like that. Is a border cross. I'm in the far north. Sounds like you've seen most of what's worth seeing in the North Island. South Island is stunning. Yes, I'd love to go down to the South Island. Maybe one day I'll get there. And the good thing, New Zealand, beautiful place and it's so close. It's only 3 hours or 2.5, depending. I think it's 3 hours to New Zealand and then 2.5 back or something like that anyway, to do with the winds and all that sort of stuff. I think the trip to the airport's longer than trying to go to New Zealand. Or used to be. They fixed the roads up a bit now. But beautiful, beautiful part of the world. So if anyone's on here, never been to New Zealand, highly recommend that you go. Beautiful part of the world. And we have a lot of people from New Zealand that are over here. And they're beautiful people as well. And when you go shopping, I like pack and save. Everyone laughs at me, but I think it's good. I thought they were cheap. Hey? Sydney's cool. Oh, you've been over here to Sydney in Australia? Yeah, Sydney's big. I think 5.5 million people. Hectic, busy. You get used to it after a while, though. We're out in the western suburbs, and but yes, hectic and driving. I remember I called an Uber. I had to get my car serviced, and the only way I could get back was catch an Uber, and to go back to pick it up, I just quickly called an Uber. And the fellow was from Auckland, and I think I don't know how long I can't remember how long he'd been here, but he said he just couldn't handle the traffic here in Sydney. He said he thought Auckland was bad. Then he just said he came here, and he said he was looking for something else to do besides Uber. And he's been booked that many times because over here they've got cameras everywhere, speed cameras, red light cameras, whatever cameras, mobile phone cameras, seatbelt cameras. Yeah. Pack and save. Everyone laughs at me when I say that. I think pack and save's cool. And yeah, Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide. Oh, you've been? Brizzy and the Alice. Oh, that's cool. You've been around as well. Oh, when you said Frizzy, I gathered it was Brizzy, and then I saw the next bit down that said Brizzy. Brisbane's nice too. My cousins are up there at the moment. So, no. You're up for it. We'll just see how it goes. I do have another treat, but I can't keep giving you this stuff just to keep you quiet. Here, come. Generally, if Buzz wasn't injured as such, because he has been a bit rough with him while he's been injured, so I've got to just try and think of another way. Because when I'm streaming and I'm doing this, you don't want to hear me yelling, no. You know, I don't really yell at him. I just give him those firm no's, but sometimes you've got to do it more than once. So I just got to think of ways just to keep him busy for a while. And he's a very food-oriented dog, so... Aren't you, mister? No. Thanks for listening. That's it. That's enough. Leave your brother alone. That sounds like my parents. When I was a kid, leave your brother alone. Quite funny. But thanks everyone for watching us. Please hit that like button, be much appreciated. And thanks for joining us. If you're new to the channel, thank you very much. Or you've just checked us out and you've found, oh, I remember those dogs. That's Buzz and that's Bolt. The channel used to be called For My Dog Buzz, and that might be where the confusion can be sometimes, and just changed the name to Meet the Staffies, just so we can incorporate both dogs into the channel. And then if I just happen to do a video, I'll do something with just one of them. Well, they know the Staffies, because then I sometimes would do, don't chew it, do videos of him on his own sometimes, and then everyone thought he was Buzz when he's Buzz. So that's it there. So I appreciate everyone popping in and checking us out. That's Buzz, 14-year-old English Staffy, and Bolt here, 18-month-old Staffy mix. And it can be, hang on, oops, Brizzy. Yeah, Sandy says, yeah, it can be tricky when they want rough housing. Yeah, brother. Leave your brother alone. I should shut up and let others talk. Subbing now. Oh, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. I think you might be my first one from New Zealand. I'm not too sure. But really appreciate you joining us and checking out the channel and subbing. Much appreciated. With these streams, because we did, when it was for My Dog Buzz, we did stream a lot. Then I took a break for a while because a bit of life gets in the way. But we're back up and running now with, probably a couple of months ago, I changed the channel name and was just doing the shorts, and then now we're getting back into the live streaming. Going to try and live stream 6:30. This is Sydney time, so that'd be 8:30 your time. I know you're 2 hours ahead of us. No. So 6:30 in the morning Sydney time and 6:30 at night Sydney time, around those times. So I'm going to, no. Here, come. Sit. No, you know I've got nothing in my hand. That's why you won't sit. Okay, I've got one more lick pad. And it's got some treats. I'll probably get in trouble for overfeeding you. I can't keep doing this all the time, mister, but you've got to leave him alone. Oh, what's the problem there with the streaming? Are they being stupid or... Hang on. I was going to start streaming this week, but YouTube are being stupid. Oh, no, I'll just... I can't do it here. Hang on, let me have a look. I'm just going to go on my computer. I've got my computer here. What am I doing? No, don't you dare. No, I don't want to hear your life story in 3 seconds. No. I'll just go on my laptop here. Oh no, I can't do that. What am I doing? I'm trying to work something out here. Hey, Gitten. Great seeing you. Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. Yeah. Bolt, listen a bit. So true. See, he listens to you. Look, he turned around, Gitten. I'm just going to look something up here. That's what I wanted. Okay, yeah, because you got to the 50. I'll just subscribe to you, Sandy. Yeah, you just subscribe to your channel as well, Sandy. I'll go back later and just check it out. But yeah, you got to the 50, so they can be a little bit fiddly sometimes. But because I've got my phone here, I couldn't do it on my phone, so I was just checking that there. I'll just get back to the chat in a minute. No, don't you dare. Don't you touch my computer. And don't you be a menace. I'm going to get the other treat thing out because I just feel sorry for Buzz. I know, you're restless. You're restless. No, that's okay, that's cool. No problems there, Sandy. And I'll go and check out your videos and that later. Got to get got to subscribe to a fellow person across the ditch. And New Zealand's a beautiful place. It is. Love it there. And Gitten, were you on earlier? I lose track. But just a bit of a just for Gitten. Hello guys, but listen, you'll meet Wilson. I'm looking forward to meeting Wilson. He sounds like he's a cool dog. But for Gitten, just a quick update. I'm not too sure if you were on earlier. Beautiful but dull. Wilson will be fine. But just for Gitten, just a quick, it's hard to see. I don't want to move around too much because he'll jump up and I just want him to lie there. So I'm trying to do as little as movement as possible and just using the zoom. But took him to the vet today. They had another look at the sore in his leg, redressed it, put a bandage on it. It's not malignant or anything. There's no problems. But he may need to have an operation. It's just a decision you've got to make, or we can keep dressing it and all that sort of stuff. But I'll go back next week and just get it checked out again. So that's just a quick history of that. I have listened, have cleaning more mushrooms. Collecting more mushrooms. Cool. Everybody, Gitten's going to be cooking us a mushroom stew pie or something like that. Aren't you? Don't you dare chew it up. You chewed one of the others up. Bolt, I've got a toy in there to give him, but they're just weird. Then he'll want it. And when it comes to toys like balls and that, he's got what he wants it, and then he wants what he's got. I don't know. Life's hard when you've got two dogs, isn't it? Don't you destroy that. That cost me a fortune. That's the boy. But it's good that Buzz is nice and quiet, and it's been a relaxing one, because some of the streams that we had, it has got a little bit chaotic. And look, it's good having a bit of fun and they play together. But then when you've got an older dog and a younger one that doesn't really know, well, he's not really that rough. He can be a little bit rough sometimes, but not overly rough, but just doesn't know his strength as much. So if I see him starting to pull it apart, because he did it with one of the other ones. I'll give you another toy. Okay, we're going to give you another one. I'll probably get in trouble off everyone. Come. Oh, no. Stay. No, I shouldn't have said that. Sit. Sit. Stay. Stay. This could be a mistake. This could be a mistake. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. This will last him half. Here we go. Oh, dear. Here we go. I knew it. I shouldn't have got up. There we go. Gave him another lick pad. That's got peanut butter from yesterday and some cream cheese. There we go. I've only gave it to him so Buzz can have some peace and quiet. But I think there's some fragments in there. He'll just go for the fragments. And what's he getting? So of course you are. We know you are. This one I got from Kmart. Those ones I got from a place called Pet O. That's Pet and then an O. And he's got little things you can spin around and try and get the treats out. Things you got to do. He's trained me well, all right, I can tell you. If Buzz wasn't injured, I wouldn't worry as much if they're playing and just playing up a little bit, because Buzz gives it back to him. And sometimes you think Buzz is cranky. He sort of, and Bolt sort of moves a little bit, and then Buzz goes back for him. So I just don't get it. You think it, but they've never had a fight. Never. Buzz has been very patient. And then fingers crossed it doesn't happen. There we go. So he's into the spinning wheel now. I got that one from Kmart. So, but I think it's too easy for him to get the stuff. It's too easy. Didn't take him long to work it out that he's got to move the things to get them. Look at him go. He's like a vacuum cleaner, I tell you. Aren't you? And Buzz is going for it over there. That's the boys. Oh, thank you for that, for Nonya. Thank you for the comment. That just popped up on my mobile. I'll go back and have a look at it later. I'll try to answer all comments. Did you have enough? That's it. Go to sleep. Go back to sleep. Jump on your lounge. But like all dogs, I'll leave it for another day. I might make that one of the streams. I'll tell you all the stories about Buzz. You know how you go to, say, people's 21st or to different people's birthdays. The only time I had protection. I'll get to those. It's just I get a little notification that comes down on my mobile because I'm filming this from my mobile and I've got my laptop on the other side. And he is. He's the protector and he's the decoration. I should have actually put the word decoration instead of decorator. I don't know. I think decoration might have made more sense. But I forgot where I was going. I've lost track because those notifications were popping down from Nonya. Yes, you went and saw some of the shorts you had. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I knew because on the comments, when you commented, they popped down as a notification on my phone. And I was kind of laughing. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. And hang on. Okay, I let my dogs out to potty and told them to go back to sleep too. Oh, because what is it there? It's 10 to 8 here, so 10 to 8, 10 to 9. So it's 10 to 11 there in New Zealand. You need to get a doggy door. These fellas have got a doggy door. So whenever they got to go to the toilet, they just go and do it themselves. Which can be, well, it's good, but this fella, when he hears the noise outside, he runs out and starts barking. He's getting a lot better now. He does go and do it, but when you call him, he comes back. Or it could be a little bit of a delay. Yeah, you eat that peanut butter that you didn't have. I know, he's trying to chew it out. He can't get it out. That's doggy peanut butter I put in there. It's called Doggy Butters. And Gitten says I have an upload video on some mushrooms from Monday. Oh, cool. I'll have to go and check that at the mushrooms. You're going to do one on how to bake a mushroom and stew pie. And then you could do another video of us eating it. 9:45. Hang on. 7:45. 8:40. Yeah, oh, 9:45. Sorry. I got myself mixed up. And Nonya at 6 a.m. because she's in America. I have a doggy door, but I haven't installed it yet. But you're right. Yeah, they're good. They're a good thing. And then, but I've got a thing I could put over it to lock it, to shut it. It's an old one that I've got. I should get a new one, but I need a new back door anyway. But it's just an old flappy type one. But you can shut it. And sometimes if he gets a bit much running out, I'll just shut it. And then when they do want to go to the toilet, they go and stand near the door. One's licking the peanut butter from yesterday, and this fella's licking his leg. So we've had a pretty good stream tonight. It hasn't been too chaotic, but I can guarantee you it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Not tonight, but it will happen on another stream. So, but really appreciate everyone joining us. And for those that have subscribed, please hit that like button, and appreciate everyone that's hit that like button. Just get that stream out, and appreciate everyone checking out the rest of the channel, the videos. And want to do. Hang on, I've got to talk a bit loud because I got to turn that down because an ad comes up, and I don't want to get done for copyright ads and all that sort of stuff. And then you've got to start chopping things out. So I tried to yell. I did to go over the ad. That's all right. That's the boy. Gonna go try those ones? Yes. That's a boy. Oh, there's some hearts. Thank you very much for that. Awesome. Can't wait for the next one. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Got to get up and make some more. Look, you're going to get, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're going out. So you can see that hobbling. See, his back foot's all right. He's just hobbling. He's going out to the toilet now. We'll head out there. We'll just head out there and just see what he's doing. If he's going through the doggy door. Oh no, he's gone to get water. What are you doing? You are a nosy boy. Can't you just let him do what he wants to do? So we do have a toy here, but I can't show you. I can't show him. It's a sausage dog. But I don't know. Should I give it to him? Oh, should I give him the sausage dog? Thank you for that, Gizem. Appreciate that. I know, he's gone back out here. Oh, there's my coffee. Oh, while we're out here, they've moved. I'll just get a paper towel. Here we go. And I'll wipe up my mess. What you doing? I know, everyone's following us around the house now because you've all made me move. You just can watch me clean up my mess. Don't think any got on the carpet. There we go. Oh, whoops. I know, I tripped over you. And Buzz just went out the doggy door. So let's put that in the bin. Back around we go. Okay, here we go, Buzz. Here we go, Bob. Go and play with that. Let's go. Do you want that? Come. I'm just going to do it. Here you go. Because I've got to keep you busy. Because poor Buzz, he doesn't know what to do with it. How boring are you? You're kidding me. You don't know what to do with it, do you? Oh. I was going to show you. Well, that's the doggy door over there. It's not the greatest one. Oh, there's a picture in New Zealand. It's not the greatest doggy door, but it does its job. So, come on. So what's going to happen to the sausage dog? What I might do, I'm just going to shut this door here because Buzz here has a tendency to take the toys outside. So he'll grab them, run off and get them through the doggy door. So he's checking it out because he thinks he's the... hey, Bolt, no. He thinks he's the owner of all toys. That's enough. No. No. Bolt, Buzz, no. No. You understand, no, he doesn't. That's enough, we can't have you doing that. No. Yeah. Come. Okay. We're going to get rid of that. I'll sit that over here on the table. You can't have it. No, you can't. That's it. That might have been a mistake. I know, he's looking for it now. There you go. Share the lick plates. There we go. You're a bit of a bully. You're a bit of a bully, mister. You just keep licking. Oh, I need some more music. Hang on. Menu. I just got to go back to one of my old videos and just put it back on again. This is the only one I got music on. Was it that one? I think it was that one. Yep. But we've got to make sure there's no ads. That's the boys. Okay, got to behave yourself. So the goal tonight was for Buzz to relax after the vet and to hopefully keep Mr. Bolty quiet. And he seems to have kept pretty quiet, but I don't know, the dogs, you can't expect it. I might have been asking for too much. But that's okay. That's okay. I just got to stop Bolt from just tormenting Buzz too much. And then see how we go from there. But thanks everyone for watching. If you just joined us, that's Bolt with the lick pad. He's an 18-month-old. Is that the right one? They got the... No, that's the wrong video. Here's an 18-month-old Staffy cross, and we think with Ridgeback. And that's Buzz. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy. And Sandy says they've been very good. They have been good. They have been good. I've been impressed. The lick pad has saved the day. Something's been chewed. So I don't know where that black thing came from. What's that? It's a bit of rubber off. No, I don't know. I'll put that up there. Don't want him eating it. Bolt is the vacuum cleaner. Is it this one? I think I've got the music on. No, it's not that one. It must be this one. That's it. Just like to try and have a little bit of music in the background. There we go, but it's the copyright thing you've got to be careful of. And it's not just music, it's video, which I never thought of, which I found out last night. A bit of the TV show Home and Away got into my video. Now I'm having to chop things out of it. Live and learn. That's just part and parcel of YouTube. So remember that, Sandy, for when you go live. You can have YouTube from the YouTube studio. You can have their music in your lives. But any little thing, if the TV's on in the background and it catches a hold of some music, and now I've found out that video as well. So, which I never thought of. That's the boy. I know, you can't get out. Eat the rest of the peanut butter. Make sure you stay good. And thanks everyone for watching. That's Buzz. He was at the vet today. I know, Bolt's looking at himself on the TV. That's an old TV. Already got 2 TVs in the house. I didn't want to buy another one. I was thinking about sticking one up on the wall. Why do you need 3 TVs? Hey, mister, what are you doing? I know, you're busting to go outside. I know. Hey, Lulu Manny. Thanks for joining us. I don't know, I took him to the vet. And he said he's a pretty good weight. He might be just a little bit over, and I'm just cutting the food down, but I wouldn't call him fat. But really appreciate you being on. Thanks very much. And Wade Buzz here today because he was, no, that's okay. That's okay. You might be fat. You made me look. But he is an eater, so I have been cutting his food down, so you more or less might be right. It might be more when he's sitting down. When he stands up, he's probably not quite as bad. But really appreciate you joining us. Thank you, Lily Mammy. Oh, you love fatties. That's all cool. Because when I read it, I looked and I went, oh, he's not fat. That's like us when we look in the mirror. Well, not us, me. I'm not fat. Anyway, so funny. I remember my mother years ago. She wore this dress and she went originally from a small country town. That's where I'm originally from, a really small country town. Everybody knows everybody. And she bought this dress and she really liked it. She went down the street. This lady walks up to her that she knew and she goes, oh, hello. He says, oh, you look very fluidy in that dress. My mother never ever wore that dress again. So it's quite funny. But just for you, Lulu Manny, that's Buzz. That's the one on the right there. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy. And that's Bolt there. He's a 18-month-old Staffy cross or Staffy mix. Oh, thank you, Lulu Manny. Really appreciate the subscription. And yeah, please go check out the rest of the channel. They do shorts, some live. We'll do the lives because there's just a few videos up there. And want to look to do more videos. It's just sometimes it takes time. And Sandy's laughing about my mother and the dress. I always remembered that. That's one story I've always remembered. She left it in the cupboard, but she would never wear it again. And I remember before they passed away, I think that dress was still there, but she never wore it. So funny, so funny. And Lulu, Mammy, have you got any dogs yourself? Just let us know where you're watching from. And we're based in Sydney, Australia. We've got a lot of people from all around the world. We've got Gitten, he's Sweden. We've got Sandy from New Zealand. We're from Australia. There's a lady called Foxy. Oh, lady. What do I call lady? I mean, somebody. There we go. Good. They're from Sweden, Ireland, America, Spain, Portugal. So everyone from everywhere, which I think is fantastic. Different people from all over the world. And you're from the United States? I have a wiener dog and a chihuahua. That's cool. What are their names? How old are they? So I've got a good story about a chihuahua with this fella. I used to have these, or both of them used to have these, or no, really this fella here. And the reason I'm not moving around too much, because once I start standing up, they'll jump up and I want to do something. So I'm just trying to keep it calm and quiet. So I try to film as best I can. But I had two chihuahuas living up behind. And they used to leave them outside all the time. And they used to just bark, 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 bark. I don't know if they were really dog people. And they have moved away now. But he used to go up and bark at the back fence. Well, they got through the fence because there's a wooden fence there. It needs replacing. And they're in the backyard. And all I could hear was these bark, 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 and it sounded a lot closer. So I went outside, and here were the two chihuahuas. Bolt was just sitting there, didn't know what to do, never went near. Like, he just sat there, and they're just running around him barking. I think they put him in his place. But the cutest things. So I had to pick him up, get to know them, and push them through the fence again, and got them back on the other side, and fixed up the hole. So, but beautiful dogs. And Weenus, beautiful dogs as well. So now mushrooms in the freezer, time for coffee. Cool. What sort of coffee do you have? Is it ground coffee? Here in Australia, a lot of people drink instant coffee. I used to, but now when I have instant coffee, now I can't stand it. I've got ground coffee, I've got a coffee machine. And it grinds the beans. And I always have at home, have my coffee like this, black. And then when I go out, I usually have a latte or a flat white. Or a caramel latte. Love caramel lattes. But I think we've succeeded. He's keeping quiet again, which I'm very happy about. I think I spoke too soon. I don't mind the kissing. And you're going to chew him, are you? I wish I could get up and get a better angle for everyone, but I'm trying my best without. And he always puts his paw on top. I might just do a view from the top here. And the reason I do a lot of the filming like this, moving around with the gimbal, because I've got two dogs, so you've got to try and follow them at the same time. Sometimes you can put a tripod. Hey, Buzz, you're encouraging him. Don't open your mouth. Oh dear. Oh well. If it happens, it happens. And brewed in a percolator. Also black coffee here. Yes. No sugar. I haven't had sugar in anything, in my coffee or anything like that for years. And I don't have salt either. So, obviously some foods you buy's already got salt in it, but I don't put added salt. And not drinking sugar in my coffee at the beginning, it was weird. And I think I used to have 2 sugars in my coffees, no matter what size cup. It's 2 sugars, small cup, 2 sugars, big cup, 2 sugars. Then I just started to go down to 1 sugar, then I went down to half a sugar, and then I went to the point where I had no sugars. A little bit weird at first, but I got used to it. But now if I have sugar in things, I can't stand it. So... And thank you, Sandy. I love Buzz. Really appreciate that. But look how Bolt puts his paw on Buzz. So my theory is what they're doing here. They're playing, and Bolt's fleeing him. I think they call that cobbing. Not too sure. But if Buzz didn't want him doing this, he would have told him off by now. And he seems to be encouraging it. I think. I'm no dog whisperer. I'm just a person in the suburbs of Sydney that just happened to have 2 dogs. I train him with little basic things. Some things I'm no good at. And I think I'm probably like 90% of the people that have dogs. But they're friendly towards people, friendly to other dogs. They both walk well on the lead. Buzz is a good walker. I'd give Bolt about 99%. But then when he does pull a little bit, he is under control. And I find walking him with a harness with Bolt, he's a lot better. If I walk him with a collar, not quite as good. So I generally try to do it with the harness when I take him for a lead walk. And Kitten has no sugar, that's right. You just get used to it. But the thing is, I was brought up with sugar, brought up with salt, but then you realise, I probably shouldn't do that. But it was years ago that I stopped doing that. And Sandy's pack, lots of people say that about sugar. Yeah. Even sweeteners that you can put in as well. They still have a funny taste. They have a funny taste. And Sandy says you can see they love each other's company. You can, they do. Thank you for that, Sandy. They do. They love each other. Just been so lucky that they get on so well. Bolt, you're sounding too excited. What's that? Be kind to your brother. I've heard that before too. I think that was from my parents. Yeah, I think Buzz has had enough. There you go. You're going to try some peanut butter. And the only reason why now, so you see Buzz, he decided to lick the peanut butter. This is the last thing they've left. This is leftovers from last night. Suddenly Bolt takes an interest in it. And obviously, are you licking the peanut butter or you're licking Buzz's mouth so the peanut butter doesn't go into his mouth? It's one of those two things, so there you go. You're funny, boys. But that's doggy butters. I think I squeezed it in too much. I got a knife earlier and just sort of scraped it a little bit so it'd be a little bit flaky, but I don't know. What are you doing, mister? No, you can't go outside yet. I'll let you outside later. So there you go, everybody. There's his bandage there. And I don't know if you were on earlier, Sandy, and who else was on? Lulu Mammy. I don't know if you're still there, because I understand. I think in America it's early morning there, so they'd be sort of getting ready to be on their way for their day. But let me see. This is okay. Here we go. This is Buzz now. Oh, so cute. And this is Buzz when I got him when he was 18 months old. I don't know if everyone saw that. I love showing this picture. That's the picture from when they're advertising him at the rehoming centre. Obviously, he's not grey, and he's just got a beautiful smile. He's always had that beautiful smile. That's a Staffy thing. They all have that beautiful smile. So there he is there. Aren't you, mister? That's our third dog. He doesn't do much. He just sits there. He watches them. He watches everything. Don't ya? But thanks everyone for watching. Oh, you hadn't seen it. Yes, he is. He was a good look. You're still a good looker. He was beautiful. And why? Because when he was at the rehoming centre, there's a dog park near where it is now. It used to be at another place, then they moved. And there's a dog park. I go out there every now and again and take him to that dog park because it's a good place to run around. And but when I went in, was checking out dogs, and he was in a cage because it's a lot better now. It's fully air conditioned and everything. This other place wasn't. I just like cages and that. Like big enough for the dog and all that type of stuff, and had room. And it was right up the back of the cage, and he looked like he just shouldn't have been there. So coaxed him down, and he looked so cute. So we said that's the dog we want. So they put you into a pen just to see if there's a fit. And once he was there, he was running everywhere. It's like, woohoo, I'm out. Brought him home. Had to go to work. Came home that night. As soon as he saw me, he was so excited he peed himself. Right on top of me. So when first brought him into the house, he wandered around checking it all out. Then the second day, he pees on me. So it's quite funny. Didn't you, mister? You don't remember that, do you? And the only reason this fella here, so I'm not going to get up and turn around and go the other side because I think, like I said, they'll start moving. So I don't want that. Don't want that to happen. Hey boys, so sorry, you got the back, you got the bum view. That's your boys. But really appreciate everyone watching. If you haven't or had a chance to, please pop in the chat, say hi. There's a hi button as well. Just if you want to pop on that, let us know where you're watching from if you want to. Hit that like button, would be much appreciated. He's still looking for those little treats that are in there, but I'm not going to give him any more. Enough's enough. But I've lost track where I was up to. Where are you going? Don't you dare. No, I'm not going to let you outside. Unless you do need to go to the toilet. He'll let me know if he does. And let me just catch up. I think I've caught up with the chat. I don't know. He has similar markings on his face to what Sandy had. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Are you going to keep quiet now? That music that you hear in that video you see on the TV, that's sometimes I do looped videos and just add music to it, just for something, just to mix it up a little bit. Hey, Bolt, no. He doesn't want you, he goes and sits on Buzz. That's enough. No. Hey, yeah. No. I haven't had to yell yet. I don't usually yell at the top of my voice, but if I wanted to get him, I just make it a little bit louder and a bit more firmer. So remember this one time, it was so fun. Hey, that's enough. No. I went to this place where you can take my dog not far from here. And this is years ago, taking Buzz for a walk. He's running around doing all this sort of stuff, got to the other side, and it's sort of a bit of a dip in this other side. This lady comes out with these really huge, big dogs. And she had a German accent, and it just sounded so funny. And she's trying, I think they were pulling her and all that, and she's yelling out, sit. Always remember that. It was the funniest thing, plus with the accent. It was cool, but funny. The poor lady couldn't get them under control too well. But she must have eventually. She must take him out all the time. But it just, I don't know, they might have been a bit reactive because they saw Buzz. I'm not too sure. That's it, boys. Try some peanut butter. No, that didn't work. I was going to do through the leg shot. That's the boys. I know, he pushes in. But after all this time, you should be used to it. That's it. Go to sleep. Or lay down. Aren't you? I think the football should be on soon. I don't know if, Sandy, do you watch the State of Origin? I know a lot of people in New Zealand do watch the rugby league from here in Australia. And the State of Origin's on tonight. It should be playing at the moment. And it's between New South Wales and Queensland, so that's what the State of Origin's all about. So I don't too sure if you watch it, or I'll go over it later. I'm not going to watch it while I'm doing the stream. I can check it out later. I could have a look to see who's winning, because it's 1-1 at the moment. It's a three game series every year, and Queensland seem to win it more than what New South Wales do. But lately, New South Wales have won the series. I think New South Wales won the series last year. I can't remember. So there's probably a lot of people watching that now. That's the boy. I've always said, you know, with dogs, I love, not when I'm streaming or anything, if I'm just sitting there and you sit there and just watch your dogs and what they get up to. It's like when you go into a waiting room with a fish tank and then you just sit there and watch the fish. That's what I do with these two. And even if they're lying there asleep, I'll sit there and stare at them. I don't know if that's weird. But I don't know, they're like my fish tank. That's it, boys. But you've got to finish all that stuff, Bolt. That's the boys. But thanks everyone for watching. Please hit that like button. Let us know where you're watching from. Say hi. Buzz and Bolt don't bite. I don't bite. Sandy says, I'm usually practicing guitar. Oh, writing and recording. That's cool. If I'm not filming and editing. Hardly watch TV these days, apart from home. Oh, no. Home and Away. You watch Home and Away. And Shortland Street. My sister loves Shortland Street. But Home and Away, that's where last night's stream that was on in the background. I had the music, had the sound down. But when I was streaming, I didn't really take much notice. It must have caught a lot of the video of it. So I get these emails from YouTube saying, it's not a copyright strike or anything like that. It's just, you know, it's a copyright. And it's been barred from about 30 million countries. But I can still show it. Something like that. So I keep getting these things. So I have to keep chopping pieces out of it. I thought that'd be the easiest. I don't know. Or I don't know. The beginning of it's okay. It might be just, it's towards the middle and towards the end when Home and Away must have come on, and then it's picking it up as a video. And I never thought about that because I thought, oh, it's not music, but it's the video itself of the TV show, which I've got to be, which I actually never ever thought about that and never took any notice. So here I am, because YouTube in the studio, you just press a button, it'll chop it out for you. I don't know if they're finished, but once I thought I got some part chopped out, and then I get another email. Oh, there's this there about Home and Away, episode whatever, series whatever. So I'm getting it all chopped out. So if anyone goes and watches it, you'll get to a point where it's like chop, 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 and none of it will make sense. That's all right. That's all right. That's what happens. Live and learn. Yeah, it is strict. Look, I suppose in a sense I can understand. I understand the music side of it as well. I know with shorts you can do up to 30 seconds with popular music, but then even with that I've had some copyright things on it. So, yeah. But it's the owner of the music, I suppose, and they've got all rights. I suppose they own it. We don't. So I'm getting to a point now where I just try to, as much as possible, just use either YouTube Studio Music or something I think won't be too bad. So anyway, it is what it is, and you just got to work around it. So just remember that when you do lives, watch the music and watch even the videos from the TV show, because it might have been just the TV show because the news was on and the weather report came up and I did a close-up of the weather report and all that, but that wasn't a problem, probably because it's news. I know. He's up there wanting that toy. I knew that toy would keep him busy, at least if he can't have it. Isn't it? Hey, mister? But thanks everyone for watching, really appreciate it. If you just joined us, that's Bolt. He's an 18-month-old Staffy mix or Staffy cross. No, hey, don't you dare jump over the gate. Don't you dare. I'll feed you lettuce for a week. I don't think you will. What you doing? Buddy. Come on, don't do that. And that's Buzz. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy. And they're both rescue dogs. Buzz rescued at 18 months old and Bolty rescued at 2 months old. And lucky for them, there's someone on here tonight. They've got a rescue dog and that, and a little bit of bad history for the poor dog. And it's taken a bit of retraining and that, and just trust and all that with them. But these two have been very lucky. Him being 2 months old, nothing would have happened there. And Buzz had no problems with that. He was just an escape artist. Weren't you? Yeah, with the live streaming stand, it's just hit and miss sometimes with me. But now I thought I had everything all pat down and knew, but the video side I just never thought of. Probably because it's a TV show. Because I suppose if somebody, say, in a country that they never showed Home and Away, but they loved the show for some reason or whatever, and someone could video it and then show it to them, I suppose. I don't know, but there's copyright stuff on it. I don't know. I think I'm just making that one up as I go along. I don't know. But all cool. But thanks everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. Hit that like button. Be much appreciated. And check out the rest of the channel. And we've started memberships up as well. So with the memberships there's a little video with with Buzz explaining what it's all about. Only goes for 18 seconds. It's sort of just, I don't know, a bit of a fun thing. And we just kept the low price point, make it affordable for everyone. If you want to check that out, anybody, be much appreciated. And they do shorts, do videos. I think on the membership, we've got 2 videos down now and a few community posts. So, and it's more behind the scenes. This is this is behind the scenes in a way, but the other one's a bit more behind the scenes. I chucked a video up. So it's a thing that Buzz and Bolt do without fail, 4:30 every afternoon. They want to be fed. It used to be 5 o'clock to 5:30. Now it's getting back to 4:30. It just keeps changing. And then it's either can be Buzz or Bolt. Bolt will stand in. Hey, that's enough. Buzz will stand in front of me, whinge, whine. Then Buzz gets up, he'll bark. So you get their food. I feed him in 2 separate areas in the house. Bolt's over near the doggy door at the back door. I feed him there, and Buzz is in the laundry. So I give Bolt his food first. I tell him to sit, to leave. I put the food down, then I sit, and then I'll direct him towards it and he eat, and then he doesn't quite jump straight at it. Buzz is the same. And then when Bolt's always finished first, even though he's in a slow feeder, he sits there and looks towards the door at the laundry, waiting. Then Buzz munching away, he finally finishes. Buzz walks out, and it's like an exchange roughly in front of the TV. Buzz comes out, goes through the doggy door and goes outside. Bolt goes in and looks for leftovers or if anything's left. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. He'll lick the bowl. Then he'll come out of the laundry, past the TV, out the doggy door and go outside. Without fail, they do that every day. Exactly the same thing. So quite funny. Don't you, boys? I know. Don't be too rough with him, Bolt. You'll be in trouble. There's a reason why Buzz got up. And with all this mouthing, hang on, did I miss something? Do you remember? And Gitten says, all your 4 dogs have been rescue dogs. I remember you saying that a while back. That's cool. Just remind us again, what sort of dogs you got again, Gitten? Pincers. Was yours the pincers? I've got I try to remember everybody's and everything, but I don't know. Might be old age. Try my best. But I reckon rescue dogs are great. And Checkpoint Charlie, that's it. They're creatures of habit. Hey, that's enough. That's enough. Don't pull him. That's enough. That's enough. But it was funny because I had to take today Buzz to the vet. But I didn't want to take Bolt. I took Bolt once with me, left him in the car, but I had to get him out and just walk him around and have him in there with us as well. So what I did, they know, as soon as I put socks on, they know I'm going to go somewhere. If I get the car keys, they know I'm going to go somewhere. They just know my moves, or anybody's moves, when you're going to go out or jump in the car or go for a walk. So I had to do it all in secret. And then luckily, Buzz went upstairs, waiting up there for someone to come down. So I locked Bolt out the back. I didn't go through the garage. I went through the front door, put my socks on outside, and got the collar, put it on Bolt, Buzz while he was upstairs, and went out the front door and left it unlocked. That's enough. No more. So I had to sneak everything in. It's crazy. It's crazy what you got to do. No, I don't know what you're doing. I know, you're having a scratch. Hey, MJP. Smart puppers they are. They know everything. So I had to try and do a sneaky. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us. Checkpoint Charlie. I had a Spanish Terrier Whippet mix. It turned 14. Then I had to put it to sleep. I remember some of the history. You just have to remind me, because Gitten's been coming onto the lives way back when it was on for my dog Buzz. And then I try to remember everything, but I just can't. So, but yeah, I remember that you had to put to sleep. Who had the pincers yesterday then? Oh, it might have been from Spain. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get there. And Wilson knows every single sound. Yes. They don't know the word walk. I haven't taught them that. Neither of them know it. But they know the word hop in the car. Walk. See? No response. But if I said hop in the car, but said it a bit louder, I'd get a reaction. So quite funny. Aren't yous? to here. And Gitten says, Sandy says, J. Wilson, I remove. And Gitten says, the first one, a German Shepherd, 2 Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, and 3 mini. Was it you who said last night the Pinchers? And a Jack Russell. I can't remember. I do apologise. Well, that's cool. And then you got your friend that's got the Staffy. And you go over and visit. That's it. That's the boys. Where are we going? Okay, we'll just go for a little bit longer because I'm going to have to finish up soon because just let me know if it's still running. I just had a phone call. Yes, I heard. He also uploaded. Is that the phone call? Did you hear the phone call coming through? Yes, I heard. I have. Oh, he's all. Oh. Okay, he's also uploaded. Oh, hello, hi, Remzo. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us and Snow the Squirrel. I don't know, let me have a look. Hang on. Well, there we go. I always thought I was subscribed to you, Gitten. I just subscribe to you, and then I'll go and check it out. I lose, like everything, I lose track of what I'm doing sometimes. I just subscribe to you, Gitten, and I'll go and check that out. And Snow the Squirrel, thanks for joining us again. Really appreciate it. They were sleeping earlier. It was going to be a bit of a quiet stream, which that was wishful thinking because Buzz was at the vet today, had his leg checked out again. You'll see there's a bit of a black bandage on there now. It's still intact. And he had that sore looked at again, was redressed, and got to go back next Wednesday. And then we'll go from there. He may need an operation to have it removed. We'll just see how it all goes. It's not malignant. It's not, nothing dangerous or anything. It'll just be there. It's like a giant wart. But it can be annoying because it could keep getting bumped or it bleed unless you've got it dressed and wrapped all the time. So, thank you for getting. I'm glad I'm not the only one that can't remember. I always thought I don't know. Anyway, I'll check them out later. And also I'm going to check out that mushroom pie when you upload it. And why are you scared, Snow? Let us know. Hope everything's okay. Oh, yes, he's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. That's all good. It's nothing serious. It's just, that's what happens when a dog, it's like humans, I suppose, but it's when a dog gets old age. He's got another little growth there somewhere on one of the other legs, but it's just, you just leave it. There's just a little black thing. And the vet checks them all out and there's no problem with it. And there's no serious problem with the other one. I think just to have it removed, it saves the annoyance of it getting knocked. It's like a wart. That's what he described it as. It was like when Bolt here had that growth near his lip, just under his mouth there. And we thought it'd drop off, but it kept getting bigger. But all it was like a giant wart. And just had it removed. So nothing serious. And take your time. Yes, I'll let you know when the pie is ready. I've already booked my tickets. So is everyone else. So you're going to have to be a big pie. And thank you for that, Snow. Yes, very cute. So cute. Hey, Daniel from New Zealand. I knew I had somebody else from New Zealand that pops in every now and again. He's got a great channel. Go check that one out as well. And I'm going well. Hope everything's going well in New Zealand there, Daniel. I hope V8's going well. I do apologise to everyone. I haven't had a chance. I sort of get to do things I want to do for the channel and that, and then life gets in the way and I get busy. I haven't had a chance to look at other people's channels as much as I used to. So it's not that I don't like your channel or don't like anything. It's just the time thing at the moment. Just a few things going on still, and but we'll get there. But really appreciate everyone joining. Hit that like button. Oh, that's good. You're going well there, Daniel. And God, what's that? God bless you for saving and taking. Oh, thank you for that, Snow. Thank you. And there was somebody else on earlier that also had some rescue dogs, and I know also getting dogs are rescued. I think rescue dogs are great dogs. That's the boys. I know you're wondering what the State of Origin's score is as well. What do you reckon? We're going to check it out? We'll check it out soon. We'll check it out soon. That's the boy. But really appreciate everyone joining us tonight. Australia and New Zealand, it's tonight. For Sweden, Spain, America, it's sort of daytime morning America, daytime for Sweden and Spain, or something like that. But I think they've done well tonight, because some of the other streams just gets a bit chaotic. But I suppose it's just real, I suppose. The streams are real. This is what dogs do. Unless you've got a highly trained dog that as soon as you blink your eye, it sits, you know. But that's what these two aren't. So that's like Buzz. He had a little bit of training. One time had to go away, so I put him in a place and he got a little bit of training while he was there. But generally he's been good. He's always been a good walker. I think he already knew how to walk, but he used to pull a bit, but he wasn't too bad. But then, eventually he just walked straight beside me. Bolt's getting that way now. But I find when I walk him on his own, he's a lot better. But when I walk him together, woohoo! There's two of us. But he's still pretty good. He's still pretty good when there's two walking together. And have I missed anything? Sandy says, hang on, they're the best dogs. Hang on, I'm good, thanks. Okay, Gitten says they are the best dogs. Yes, thank you. Sorry, not just Buzz and Bolt. I think you're referring to rescue dogs. And Sandy says there's nothing better than giving rescue dogs a happy life. Yes, I agree. And that's like Gitten said there, exactly. It feels good to give them a place, because when you go into those places, you see them either in the pens, in the cage, or wherever. It's sad. It's very sad. So that's good. Cute, love dog, good dogs, my friend. Thank you for that, Daniel. Daniel's got a great dog as well. V8. Very cute. I know, we've done well tonight. Yous have remained quiet. Hey? Oh, look at you. I know, you're doing the, I love how they lie on their back, then they have their paws like that. And thank you, Daniel. Much appreciated. Well, I'll tell you a story with Bolt the other day. Went out to that dog park that's near the rehoming centre, and they sort of have a little bit of a fence, but then you go down further, there's this cement pathway where people ride their bikes, walk, jog, whatever. Not that many people. And went down there and was just sitting there, and they were running around, and they were over a fair bit, but I could see them. They won't wander off too far. Next minute, I've just got to turn that down. There we go. Next minute, so there's two big things. And I thought, oh, they're big, like Afghan, or I don't know. I thought they might have been greyhounds or something. I don't know, because I couldn't see. It was in the distance. And when I stood up and then started to walk and looked over, because I thought, oh, Bolt's going to run up and say hello. It was two big white deer. I knew there was deer. I've never seen them before. And around the only time I've really seen deer, I think, is in a zoo. But these two big antlers, to me, they were huge. And they were walking up the pathway. Why they were walking up the pathway, I don't know. They usually walk like on the grass and through the trees, you would think. And this fella, he took off. And come on, let Buzz do his thing. Let him lie down. He wants to relax. And he took off. And I'm having to walk down there. I'm calling out his name, whistling, and I won't do what I was doing. I won't do it now because then he'll react. Bob, behave. Alfredo, that's what he's saying. Hang on, I'm just going to turn this up. It's a cute picture. But he chased after them. I'm like, oh no. So I kept calling out, whistling, doing this body thing, the high-pitched type. He reacted, see? That's why I won't do it. I shouldn't have done it. I ruined it now. And he finally came. I thought I heard some noises, and I'm thinking, oh, here he comes. There was water down there, wet as anything. So they must have ran through some water on the other side, and he probably ended up in the water but couldn't get across. So he came back. So quite funny. I don't know if deer attack. I have no idea anything about deer. I just heard at the dog park I go to out that way, another dog park. I've heard of deer being up the road a fair bit, but never seen them. No, I don't want to hear you complaining. Because Oh, you're crawling. Look, it's like he's pulling me off the lounge. Come on. No, that's enough. No, that's enough. Come on, you've got to behave for everybody. There's a lot of people watching you. You've got to be on your best behaviour. Go eat your thing. There's still some peanut butter there. Hey? Go eat your peanut butter. Where's your stick? I know we don't have it. I shouldn't have said that. I'm doing all the wrong things. Just ignore him. That's the boy. We'll see how we go. That's enough. Bolt. That's enough. No. Got to behave yourself. I know. Life's hard when you're full of energy, isn't it? No, that's enough. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to ignore you. Yes, not talking to you anymore. But thanks, everyone. Hey, Cody. Great seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. Cody's in... I know you're in Australia. How come? Have I missed something here? He's watching himself on TV. How come Cody's come up on my computer, but Cody hasn't come up? Have I missed something? Anyway, here we come. My telephone's slower than my computer. There we go. That's why. I never realised that. And Cody's from Queens. No. Where's Cody? You're not in Queensland, are you, Cody? I'm trying to remember now. Because you used to be on the streams when we were for my dog Buzz. I'm trying to remember now. But you've got to be in New South Wales. You can't be from Queensland because you're... No, you're in Sydney. Hang on. No, you're in... Cody, tell me where you are. No, you're in Sydney. Glebe, that's it. That's it. I knew I'd get there. I knew I'd get there. But I'm just going to catch up on the chat. Hang on. Exactly, so true. Gittin, thank you, my friend. Thank you, Daniel. People saying hello to each other. Sandy says, wow. Probably about something I've said. Oh, that might be about the deer. And now Fredo knows Bolt all too well. Did he behave? And Alfredo says, aha, they are so funny. They are. Oh, don't use dead. Come on. And Daniel Gittin. Okay, Daniel's saying hello to Gittin. Cody. Yes. Okay. I don't know. What is the score, Cody? Because I actually haven't got it on. Haven't got it on at the moment. I haven't got it on at the moment. Hey, that's enough. Because I've just got music on. And I wouldn't be able to turn the sound up or anything like that. I suppose I could watch the score. Great to see you. Hang on. Let's go to the Blues. Gittin says, okay. Cody, like, great to see you. 3, especially when Bolty's playing. Yes, being a torment. Ancha, was quite there. What is it? Oh, no, don't tell me Queensland's winning 14-0. I'll just let the stream run then. I'm not going to waste my time watching it. Oh, dear. But you never know. The Blues might come at a potential hooligan. If anyone's not aware, Cody is from Sydney here as well as me. And they've got the State of Origin. It's a rugby league game. It's a competition between New South Wales and Queensland. Queensland seem to win a lot more than New South Wales. And it's a series decider. It's 1-1 at the moment. It looks like Queensland are ahead, 14-0. So they're no good. I don't know. What are we going to do? I think I'm... And I remember, Cody, you have or had, I think you just said there's something passed. I think, has your dog passed? Because you had or used to have a Staffy Ridgeback. And I think it was you who told me that as he got older, he lost the ridge from memory. I'm just trying to remember, seeing if I can remember something along those lines. And down near where you are, Glebe, there's actually a little dog beach I go to sometimes. Oh, no, that's at Drummoyne, I think. Yeah, Drummoyne, the back of Drummoyne. You sort of go up Victoria Road and you hang a left and it's down there somewhere. Up at the top of the hill, you hang a left at the traffic lights. And hi, Lauren, Kelly. They're so cute. What breed are they? Thank you so much for joining us. This fella here, with the more white, is a 14-year-old English Staffy. And hey, that's enough. And Bolt here is a Staffy mix or Staffy cross, and we think with a Ridgeback, and he's 18 months old. And Buzz here has been to the vet. I've been trying to keep it calm all night, which has been successful up until right now. They were playing up a little bit. He's got a sore in his leg, so we're keeping a track of that. It's not malignant, it's like a giant wart. And I don't know. I really didn't want Buzz playing like this. So that's all right. If it gets too much, I better not get too much. But thanks for joining us, Lauren. I hope I caught up there. Oh, what breed are they? Yes, I've done that. Daniel, Sandy, okay. Lauren, okay. And Sandy. Yes, both Sandy and Daniel are from New Zealand. Yes, she passed the Ridgeback Staffy there. I remember that now. Yes, Bricks and Cody both passed. They lost their ridge. Yeah, and because I've always remembered that you said that, or somebody said, and I now remember it was you who said it. But his ridge isn't as quite as prominent anymore. It does come up a little bit, but not quite like it used to. Hey, that's enough. No more. Thanks for listening. Only lasts 3 seconds. And Daniel, Alfredo. Yeah, it is sad, but they're like family. They're like family. And when I was at the vet today, I know what he said. He said, you know, he's got a good heart, and he's 14 years old. He says he's like he's 12 years old. That's what he said. That's like the condition he's in. And he said he's probably got another 2 years. And I'm thinking, don't tell me that. I want more. I suppose it's just part of life, So I don't know, it's sad. And Sandy done good, my friend. Oh, cool. Everyone subscribing to each other. That's fantastic. Really appreciate everyone joining us. It's sort of going to turn into a bit of a chaos because Buzz has got a little bit of arthritis as well, and I'm just thinking, oh, come on. Please don't play up. That's the boys. I know. Don't cheat, Bolt. You cheat by putting your paw up there. I've got no more lick pads or anything like that. Hey? I love how Bolt gets down. His bum's in the air and his head goes down. That's the boys. I know. I hope I haven't missed anything. Just keeping a track on the biting and the mouthing, but it's only mouthing. That's it. It's a funny thing that Buzz has been doing, actually. This can go on, and then suddenly he'll just start licking Bolt, and Bolt lies down, or he just stands there. And he licks his belly and other places, and Bolt just lies there. I thought that might be his way to calm him down of his own. I know. Bolt. Hey. That's enough. I suppose it's only a mouth playing. Buzz is busting to get onto that peanut butter that's still left on there, and Bolt won't let him. Bolt, no. Yep, that's enough. And everyone's chatting between each other. That's the Sandy, Cody, Alfredo, Sandy, welcome, yes. Thanks everyone for chatting with each other. I think that's good. Everyone say hello to each other and that type of thing. And I think, here we go, Alfredo. I think that Bolt probably needs a puppy of his age to spend that's right, all the energy so Buzz can rest and relax. You are right. I do not disagree because I've got to get him back down. I haven't been doing it. I've been going to just a park and letting them run around together. But I might do that tomorrow, actually, because really I want to leave. I really only want to take Buzz every second day. I feel like I get sucked in. I think I'm going to take Bolt on his own, and Buzz gives me that look, and I fold every time. But at his age, he doesn't really need to really go out every day and exercise, probably every second day, because he gets exercise here, he goes out into the backyard and that type of thing. But I really need to get Bolt down to that dog park again where he can play with the other dogs. And that gets rid of a lot of energy. And today I didn't take him out as long as I probably should. Well, for him it was fine, but the amount of time I went out, it was about 40 minutes, but it wasn't enough for him for the type of, it was only a low energy, what's the word, low whatever, for him, but for him it was heaps. So I'll have to look at that. And there he is, he's doing his thing, aren't you? And it's all still pretty, yeah, what they're doing now, it isn't that bad. And baby, yes, Alfredo, Sandy. Just, there we go. Oh, here we go. I might be able to do this for you. Hang on. What I'll do one. Hang on. What am I doing? Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. Hang on. Where is it? No. Oh, over there. I'm just playing on the computer here. This is probably the easiest way to do it. Now, where's the stream? It's over here. And then if we go here for Sandy, there we go. Whoops, where am I? That might help you, Alfredo. Hello, Arlo. Arlo Wiggles, thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. Welcome. Let us know where you're watching from. Oh, hang on, let me look at the picture. No, I can't quite see it. No, I thought you were on yesterday. But thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. Let us know where you're watching from. And yeah, just let us know where you're watching from if you've got a dog yourself, but welcome. And okay, no problems, Alfredo. From England. No, you weren't on yesterday. There we go. Thank you for watching us from England. Much appreciated. We're based in Sydney, in Australia. That's Buzz that you see there. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy. Took him to the vet today. He's got a bit of a growth on there. It's not malignant. It's not serious as in such as threatening to him, but it's just a bit of annoyance. It's like a giant wart. It's quite big, actually. But that's how the vet described it. We got it dressed again today. We noticed it a week or so ago. Got it checked again today. And we just got to consider whether we're going to operate, get it taken off. But it's not that serious that we've got to do it straight away. We can just dress it and do that type of thing every now and again and just see how it all goes. And he was a rescue dog, rescued when he was 18 months old. And that's Chaotic Bolt. I'm not moving around too much because it just sort of gets them moving as well. So I just sit back here and try to do different angles. But he's a 18-month-old Staffy mix, I think Ridgeback, and he was a rescue at 2 months as well. So he's the chaotic of the two. So we're trying today and it's worked up until, well, so they've calmed down again now. I've got lick pads, try and keep this fella busy and try to let Buzz rest. And where are we up to? Great, thanks Peter so much. From England, oh man, thanks. No, oh, it's a pleasure, Sandy. That's a pleasure. And Ramso, hello, Mum. Mum says hello. Hello. And Arlo, I've got a dog called Arlo. Oh, okay. He's a working Cocker Spaniel. Cool. How old's Arlo? And because I was going to say, how old's Arlo? Arlo. Because Arlo, yeah, that's the name that's on there. And Arlo Wiggles. Cool name. Cool name. Arlo from Scotland, I guess. Okay, I'll leave that for a second. And Daniel says hello to Arlo. And Arlo's going well. Beautiful. Much appreciated. And I hope your mum's watching there. I gather your mum's watching. Just let us know. It's great to see you there and great to see that your mum's watching. Cool. And yeah, they've kept quiet now, which we're very happy with. And don't know if Cody's on, if you can give us an update on the score of the State of Origin. I could take that off, but I like the music in the background than dead silence because I can't put the sound up. I can't really show it on my stream. So, dear. That's the boys. What happened to your dog? Oh, my dog's leg. Okay, this leg here, he's got a growth on his leg. And it's nothing serious, as in malignant or life-threatening or anything like that. It's just like a giant wart. I saw it today. Like, I saw a little thing there one time, then it just suddenly got bigger. So I took him to have a look at. And that's all it is. It's like a wart type thing. It's just because he's an old dog and these sort of things start happening. And we thought at first, because he's got arthritis as well and he's on some steroid tablets, and one of the other vets thought it might have been a calcium buildup. But then I took him again today and the other vet said he said it's not. So I took him off the steroids. Now he's back on, but only half dose. Because the vet says, you've got to keep him comfortable and he's on a painkiller and on antibiotics. So that's what happened there. So he got it cleaned up and dressed again today. And I'll go back next Wednesday just to check out and just see where we go from there. We may have to operate and just get it taken off. So that's why his leg's like that. So took him this morning. He slept most of the day, let him relax, went out a little bit. And then tonight relaxing again. I was hoping it was going to be a full relax. But Bolt here, Mr. Chaos, doesn't let that happen. He's a funny boy. He's a funny boy. And I'll just catch up here. Cody says, not sure. Last I saw, 18-0. Oh, no. Oh, well. And you even think being in Sydney, the home crowd. But anyway, I think we're starting to get used to it. And Sandy said, old man's warts. Yes, that's what it'd be. Old man, all right. You're an old man, aren't you? And Cody was wondering as well. Oh, okay. While I've got, I think, a few other, and hang on, I'll just quickly go through the chat. Don't everyone take off. I'm just going to show you something. I showed it before. I showed it yesterday. Arlo says, good to hear he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. It's just one of those annoying things. Yeah, he'll get well soon. Thank you for that, Cody. Alfredo, per to the streams will be at the same time, more or less. Yes, 6:30. 6:30. This is all Sydney time. 6:30 in the morning, so 6:30 a.m. And then at night it'll be 6:30 p.m. I think tonight I actually went live 5 minutes early. So it'll be around those times. And then I'll put up in the community page if I'm not going to be doing one of those streams if something comes up or whatever. And it'll only be Monday to Friday. That's Australia's Monday to Friday, because I know some other places are a day behind, like 14 hours, whatever, that type of thing. So where my Monday will be a lot of people's Sunday. So I'm just going to do it for just during the week, have some time off on the weekend, and then go from there, if that all makes sense. Yeah, 6:30 a.m. p.m. Now it's 20-0. That's no good. What time is it here? It is currently 4 minutes past 9, Wednesday night. And ouch, Cody. So while I've got everybody, I've got to show you this picture of Buzz. So this is Buzz now, Mr. Grey Old Man. And if we go up, because I watched that. If we go up here, I'll just turn this light on. There we go. That's Buzz when he was 18 months old. He was such a handsome young boy, happy. That's the photo they advertised for him from the rehoming centre. And we're lucky enough to be able to give him a new home. And that's when he was 18 months old. So that's the youngest photo I've got of him. Got no other photos when he was a pup, because I didn't really actually get him when he was a little pup. So he was so cute. He was so happy. and he was mischievous as well. And an escape artist. You had to watch him. I had on his collar, had the phone number, my mobile phone number, and one day he was out the front of the house and just turned around a little bit. Next minute turned around again, he was gone. Calling, he must have took off. And looked everywhere for him, couldn't find him. The next minute, get this phone call. So someone saw the number on his collar, gave us a call. He was probably 2 kilometres away at it's a supermarket here called Woolworths, and they were having what they call a sausage sizzle. So they're cooking sausages, they're raising money. They just put the sausage on some bread, and people purchase them. And he must have smelt the sausages. I don't know. But that's where he ended up. Hey, that's enough. Bolt. No. Listen to your master. Oh, you poor baby, you've been in trouble. So you can't stay too cranky with him. Well, I'm not cranky with him. I'm just trying to correct him. Correct him a little bit. So... But thanks everyone for watching. Please hit that like button, be much appreciated. Helps the stream get out there. Please check the rest of the channel out. Buzz and Bolt do some shorts, post in the community page, also do some videos. Want to do more videos, it's just sometimes it can be a time-wise. And if people do recognise them, Buzz and Bolt, and sort of think, oh, the channel name's different. We changed the channel name. It used to be called For My Dog Buzz, but now it's called Meet the Staffies because Bolt here put in a formal complaint. He wanted equal footing with Buzz. Not really, but just because it was called that because Buzz was on his own, then Bolt turned up, and now they have 2 dogs and calling it Buzz. Sometimes you'd film Bolt by himself and everyone thought he was Buzz. So Meet the Staffies, and that sort of generalises a bit. Sort of took the name off some of those movies you see, Meet the Fockers, Meet this, Meet that, whatever. I don't know, there was another movie, Meet this, whatevers. So I thought, Meet the Staffies. So that's where it's all come about. So I do apologise if there has been some confusion. But same dogs, just a different name for the channel. And we've just started memberships up. And I've got a little video for that too. Buzz is there explaining it all for 18 seconds. You didn't know he could speak English, did you? So, yeah, that's the arthritis. And it's also, Bolt. No, I'm over here. It echoed there in the hall. Hey, no. If I wasn't streaming, the no would be no. A little bit more, but a bit deeper. I'm trying to be user-friendly for everybody that's watching. No. There we go. So let me catch up on the chat there. Cute. Love good dogs. Thank you for that, Daniel. Buzz. Okay, I think I've read those. Sorry if I have missed something. I do apologise. If it's something you want to, you can just pop it back up for me. Alfredo, or love him. Thank you, Alfredo. Cody, adorable. Thank you. Sandy says, so naughty. Laughs at LOL, so naughty. And so true. But see, when I was a bit firmer there, he listens. So I suppose I've just got to yell. Not yell, but you get what I mean. Just give that bit more firmness. Not worry what people think on what they're watching. The finger, no. And what have we got here? He must be a bit sore, the limping. Yeah. So, but the steroids do help, but the problem was one of the vets told me to take him off him because of the sore, because it could be calcium buildup, and that's what happens when you have steroids. Then I go back today and he says, no, don't take him off him. That's not the case. So he only had his first one today, so it's half a tablet a day. So we've got to wait for that to kick in a bit more, and it'd probably help it a lot more. But he's still got the painkillers going and the antibiotics. And Arto's siblings being siblings, so true. There, Arlo. And Alfredo says 6:30 a.m. there is 10:30 p.m. here. And 6:30 p.m. there is 10:30 a.m. here. Okay, cool. 16 hours difference. Okay, that's cool. And the reason I put them on at those times, because I thought that might be a good time, early in the morning. So, well, I can stream, everyone can just see the dogs. A lot of people will be able to see them. But there's always the replays up there. So generally the replay, mostly I put all the replays up. Sometimes I don't, because it just becomes a backlog of so many videos. That might be a mistake of mine. I probably should just put every single one up. And the one from yesterday, a lot of people may not be able to see it because I had some restrictions on it because I had Home and Away in the background, the TV show. And it said it's been restricted from 68 countries or something like that. So I'm getting that all chopped out. I think it's towards the middle to the end. So if you happen to watch it and you see all the jerking and it sort of goes, it just doesn't make sense. That's the reason why, because I've just had those bits cut out. I thought that'd be the easiest way to do it. And I go from there. And I'm afraid it's 16 hours difference. So I'd appreciate everyone watching. Hit that like button, please. Check out the rest of the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the videos, shorts. It gives you a snapshot of Buzz and Bolt and how fun they can be, how loving they can be, how silly they can be. But appreciate everyone tuning in and watching tonight or today or whatever time it is there. We've gone longer than what I usually go, which is cool. I think I'm afraid to change the channel on the TV and see what the score of the football is. I think that might be my case. Yes, 43 likes, that's cool. They're getting. I'm sure, can everyone hear the music or should it be a little bit louder? I can hear it, but it all depends if it translates going through the speaker on my phone. But the funny thing is, you can hit it. Hang on, definitely going to watch some of your videos after this. Oh, thank you, Arlo. Much appreciated. I appreciate everyone having a look. And I think they're all right. I'm no, like I think I said yesterday, I'm no Spielberg or anything like that. Some of them, I suppose, there is room for improvement, but yeah, I think the best part is you're just showing off your dogs. The shorts are generally a little bit of fun, a little bit of music. That's what they're meant to be with the videos. It shows a little bit more, but I really want to do more videos, but it does take time. And we do the streaming as well. Plus we also do on the community page as well. But isn't it funny? They've slept, they've done the lick pads, they've played around, a bit of chaotic Bolt. He hasn't been too bad tonight. Then they laid down, then they went chaotic, then they lay down. Quite funny. What's the boys? This is how I like them, like this. I do like the fun though, because they make you laugh. No one knows the hard work behind the videos until you. That is so true, Arlo. It's a lot harder than what people think. And then especially with dogs, you try to, like, a lot of channels, they either have one dog, or if they've got more than one dog, they seem to showcase one more than the other. Because to try and do a video, even a shorts video, you come up with an idea, you think I want a video on this way and do this type of thing. Or even if you just want to do something natural of them doing something, it's actually a lot harder than what you think, because your dog sometimes just doesn't do what you think in your head that you want a video that they do. And when you've got one, it's a lot easier. But if you've got two, it becomes twice as hard. And if you've got more than two, I don't know how they do it. So I see some places that have more than one dog. So They must be very well trained. Mine are sort of trained in a certain way, but they just have a character to them somehow. And every time I'm filming, because I don't want to stand up and go to their faces, sorry everybody, because then they'll move around and get, oh, it's time to do something. I just got to turn that down. And so it's funny. But dogs are great. Dogs are great. I just had an ad came on, so I have to turn that down until the ad finishes so I don't have problems. Oh, what happened here? Here we go. Just trying to check this all out. There we go. We'll probably go. I'm going to run out of battery here soon. But probably go till probably another 10 minutes or so. And well, that's why it went like that. Okay, we'll just go to the music again. It's the same music because it's the only one that I've got with that sort of music on it. That's all right. Here we go. They're off and running again. And they're probably going to want to go outside to the toilet. And hello from Korea. Oh, thank you for joining us from Korea. Nice. Hang on. Let me just go back a little bit. No one knows. Okay. Nice to have you in the background. I'm talking. No, that's cool. Thank you for leaving us on there, Githin. And hello from Korea. And it says, where are you from? We are based in Sydney, Australia. That's where we are. That's Bolt that you see on his back. He's an 18-month-old Staffy mix. He was a rescue dog, rescued at 2 months old. And this is Buzz, who has a little bit of an injury at the moment. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy, and he was rescued at 18 months. I'm not going to move around too much to try and film them. I've got myself on a gimbal type thing just to make it a bit easier. But if I get up and start moving around, they'll get excited and want to move. Because Buzz here, he's got a little bit of an injury. When he gets up, might be able to see it somewhere. No. I took him to the vet today. He's got a bit of a growth on one of his legs. It's like a wart, nothing serious. But I had to get it looked at and dressed and then take him to the vet again next week and see where we go from there. He may need to have an operation to take it off. It's not urgent, but that might be a way we'll have to go. And so that's there, Cody. Half time. Oh, okay. Don't tell me the score. I'll probably get upset. Dear Cody. And Arlo, I have 2 dogs, but on my channel, I just tend to show Arlo. Yeah, I love them both equally, but the other one is just a bit old and just likes to sleep. That's this fella. But when he does go out, he does do a few things. He sort of wanders around. So, yeah. And if you want some action, well, then you go for the younger dog. But that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I really want to put both of them on. I don't know. Like, I did do both, and then sometimes I just do what's his name again? Bolt. I've forgotten his name. Just put him on. Oh, that's okay. It's all cool. And actually now playing second half. Oh, okay. New South Wales won't be able to come back. I think that's just the fact of life. If anyone's wondering what Cody and I are talking about, it's the rugby league. It's called State of Origin. It's state against state. It's New South Wales against Queensland. It happens every year. It's a big event. It's a 3-series game. 3-series competition, sorry. And it was 1-1. And it looks like the state I don't live in, Queensland, I live in New South Wales, is ahead. And done dog videos like love good. Oh, cool, Daniel. And Sandy says I might take off. Okay, Sandy, thank you so much for stopping by, subscribing, chatting, getting to know you and your dogs, and everyone, please. I think I put the link up there before. Check out Sandy's channel, and and go there. We'll see you next time. Thanks very much. And you too, and there, take care, and hello, love hearts. I know. Always said, I'd love to come back as a Buzz or Bolt. Got the life, I can tell you. Haven't yous? Who's the boys? Hey, Chair Bear. Great seeing you. Thanks for stopping by, checking out Buzz and Bolt. From memory, you're at work and you check in and you sort of sit there and sit in there behind the scenes. Don't you dare destroy that. No, don't you destroy it. Be lettuce for a week. Lettuce and avocado for a week. That's a boy. Good boy. Oh, he's a buddy boy. I know. The reason I'm showing a bit more of Bolt now because Mr. Antisocial. I know. But I think they've both done well tonight, especially Mr. Chaotic here. He's done very well while we've been streaming. I know. You're famous, mister. Oh, don't get embarrassed. Don't get embarrassed. How old are they? Bolt here, he's 18 months old, and Buzz here, he's 14 years old. So there's a big age difference. And when Bolt was a little puppy, so lucky, Buzz still had to get used to him, but he did very well. He was very patient with him, and it didn't take long until he warmed right up to him. Some of the things that he didn't like was Bolt taking his ball, so he'd sort of get a bit of a huffy, grab his ball and go somewhere else. And Bolt used to want to lie next to him or lay next to him all the time, but Buzz would get up and move. But nowadays, the ball thing's still the same, but they fight over the ball. Not fight, but then play over the balls. And Buzz lets Bolt sleep next to him now. He'll still get up every now and again. He wants his space. He does that for everyone. And that type of thing. So that's a bit like your dogs, Eddie. The oldest is 13 and Arlo is 4. Yeah. And it's a good thing that, like, your dogs, Eddie and Arlo, get on well. It's like these two. And it's cool to watch. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, I've noticed Bolt sometimes copies some things off Buzz. But I just wish he'd copy the way he goes for a pee. He still does it without doing it the male way. It's quite funny. That's okay, as long as he goes. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. He's dreaming. He probably is. Well, Buzz is always dreaming and shaking and doing all that sort of stuff. I know. I've got to be careful of these boots. You keep sniffing them and checking them out. I've got to put them away. Oh, I know. Aren't you getting enough pats and attention? And the good thing about Bolt, I can grab his feet. Look, I can do anything. Look, I can grab this one. He doesn't worry. You can touch his feet. I used to do that to him as a little pup. I read that somewhere, so they get used to you touching their paws. Now, you just couldn't care less. So when he gets his nails cut, it's like he's happy. But Buzz, complete opposite. He'll shake hands. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wasn't I showing you enough? But with Buzz, if you grab his paws or hold it, like he'll shake hands, but that's about it. But if you grab his paws and start rubbing and that, he pulls away. And then when he got to get his nails cut, they've sort of got to tie him. You'll hold him down and all that sort of stuff. So he just doesn't like it. But this fella loves it, don't you? And a bit like your dog's Eddie, of her dreaming. And Daniel says, oh, okay, video channel, my friend. Very vocal. Aww. But it's funny, when they're at the back playing, like when he goes out by himself, if he sees a bird or something on the roof of the house or whatever, he'll bark, or he goes up the back fence and barks or hears something. But when they're out together playing, or him tormenting him, it's Buzz that barks a lot more than what he does. He'll let out a few, but he'll just stand there. Bark, 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 bark. So quite funny to watch. Aren't you, boys? But you've been a good boy tonight, haven't you? Yeah? Gonna give everyone a kiss? So cool. Aren't you? He's got a lot of red here. I think that's from the grass. It was a lot redder yesterday, I think, because Staffies get out, like, I don't know, he used to get skin irritations a lot, didn't you? You might be the same, but there was a lot of long grass that they were running through. So used to have some cream for Buzz, so I might have to look something for you, eh? I know. You want the attention. Yes, you can smell the dog scent. I know, dogs smell great. Most of the time, as long as I haven't rolled in anything. He was the worst for it. Down the road here, there's sort of a bit of a park and a pond, and they have waterfowl there. And they poo around the edges and that. Well, he'd take off down there, you'd scuffle around, he'd come back, put him back in the... he stunk. And then you see all this black stuff on him. So straight away, you just come home, chuck him in the shower. What are you doing? I know, you're tormenting him. I know, you just need to go out. Okay, well, what we might do, look, I really appreciate everyone being on and checking out Buzz and Bolt. I think they need to go out the back. You just need to go out the back? I know, you do. So we've been going since 6:30. So that's 3 hours. Doesn't feel like 3 hours. Probably feels like 3 hours to them because it's 3 hours that they haven't been able to go out the doggy door. So what we might do, we'll follow them out. We won't go outside. Oh, we could. Do you want to go toilet? Go toilet? Okay. We'll go for a wander and then we're going to finish up in a moment. Really appreciate everyone joining us. So you can see him hobbling a bit. When he was taking the steroid tablets, still hobbled a little bit, wasn't quite as bad. I know, he's going for a drink of water. I know, don't you want to go outside? What do you want to come out here for? Tell me. I can smell, and Daniel says, tomorrow see you sleep. Okay, thank you, Daniel, for joining us. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. And you have a great night. And Alfredo, okay, thanks for the stream, Peter. Love them very much. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate your support. And I'll just wait for Buzz to come out. I think he just wanted to come out here and be nosy. It's just the kitchen and the other lounge room. Don't you? Yes. You thought you were missing out on something. You funny boy. We'll just wait for Buzz to come out and then we'll finish the stream off. But really appreciate everybody. I know. No, that's the door that goes out to the garage. And that's the door they go out when they go for a hop in the car. You didn't react to that one. Oh, thank you, Arlo. Really appreciate that. It's usually, we're trying to do a 6:30 Sydney time in the morning and 6:30 night time. So 6:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Sydney time. So I think, yeah, it depends on what hours and that. And I think we're going to, no, I thought they're going to go out the doggy door. Okay. We'll get some treats and then we'll finish it. See? Look at this. They know this cupboard door. Okay. Okay, you get a treat, and then that's it. No more. And then we'll finish up with you get the treat and show them your magic tricks. We'll do it out here. It's a bit more light. We'll get these out of the way. Get that out of the way. Look at them follow me around. I know. Is it because you love me or you want the treat? Okay, sit. Drop. Good boy. I let Buzz get away with it. He does know how to sit and drop. Whoop, but because of his arthritis and that, he'll sometimes do it. But when you get old, you get away with a lot of things. Drop. Ah! Oops. Oh, I said on my computer. Hang on. Try again. Okay, you get away with that. Hang on. I mucked that up. I went and sat on the lounge, but my laptop was there and I just sat straight on top of it. That's not wise, is it? Not very smart. Okay, you ready? Drop. I'll see if Buzz will drop. Sit. Drop. He does too. And we're going to finish it on that. Really appreciate everyone being with us. And we'll catch you in the next stream. Thanks very much. Everyone have a good day, good night. And we'll see you later. Bye for now.